Yo, good morning. Good morning, good football morning. Welcome to the pregame show with Wasted Talent. My guy, Big Mike. Everybody's going to be in the place today, man. Shout out to everybody that's in the chat. Shout out to everybody that's on Twitter. Shout out to everybody on YouTube. Listen, you guys know what I always say. You know what I always say. Let's start this podcast, everybody. Yo, what's the deal, everybody? Good morning. Good morning, everybody. This is your man, Wasted Talent, coming to y'all live. Wake up with Wasted. Wake up with Big Mike. You know, you never know who from Shieldmore might pop up. You never know who else might pop up. Salute to the chat. Salute to everybody out there. I had to move the goalpost back a little bit because the game is going on. And I know you guys see that meltdown going on with the Jets and the Vikings, man. I mean, it is nasty, nasty work. But guess what? You guys know how this benefits the Raiders, man, because the way the Jets look, they will probably Woody Johnson will probably be willing to donate a kidney to trade for Davante Adams. So like I always say,
yesterday's price is not today's price.
Oh, that mother effer went up. It went up and it went through the damn roof. It's going through the roof. Davante Adams. And the F out of here. Yo, but before I get started cooking, salute to our wonderful and gracious sponsor, BetUS. If you guys are looking for a new football sports betting book, a sports betting book in general, go over to none other than BetUS. Fastest payouts in the industry. 150% on your first deposit up to $2,000. And 125% of your first deposit up to $2,000, or your first other two deposits. So let me get that right. Out of your first three deposits, the first one is 150%, and your next two deposits up to $2,000 is 125%. Let me tell you something. Use YouTube code 150 when you go over there and do that. And I'm going to tell you guys something. As the fastest, easiest deposits, fastest payouts in the industry, going over there, hit that button, go and subscribe to BetUS. You see it right up at the top, man. Guys, tell them Wasted Talent, the Wasted Talent Army sent you. So shout out to everybody in the room. Let me give my shout out to salutations. My guy, Rambo Adventures. Damn, Wasted, I poured one last drink to catch you at 9:30 p.m. and you move the goalposts. Unsportsmanlike conduct. You will be unceremoniously blocked, Wasted. Won't catch you that late. Cheers and go Raiders! Raiders! Shout out to you, man. I'm like shot out of a rocket today, man. I got it early. Miss Wasted got the coffee, juking and jiving early this morning. It's ridiculous. It's a damn fine cup of coffee my wife made. We got over 150 in the room. Get wasted with your brother, Wasted. Tell a friend and tell a friend. My guy Patrick B is in the place to be. Yo, my guy Dolph is in here. He said, I'm loving the collapse of A-Rod. I'm loving it too. Dominique 5 is in the place. Good morning. Watching the Jets game. The price for Davante is going up by the second. The Jets look terrible. Yes. Yes, I am in here rubbing my hands together like Paul Wall. It's unbelievable, man. My guy Van City is in the place. There we go. I'm wondering if Davante is having some second thoughts about the Jets after watching this. No, he is not. No, he's not. No, he's not. Who cares? My guy, Alex Rebel Rojas. My brother. Good morning, y'all. Go Raiders. Y'all, and listen, there's another thing I wanted to get into, man, before I get through my shout and salutation. We got almost 170 in the room. Get wasted with your brother, Wasted. Tell a friend and tell a friend. I was thinking something. You know, I feel like I am one of the foremost curators of Raider drip. You know, like Raider gear. I have a lot of it. Graphic Raider as well. Big Mike. We have some pieces that other people don't have. And I would like to think that I represent the Shield in a great and powerful way. And I was just thinking to myself, man, I got an idea from my guy New World, man. And he said to me, he goes, hey, man, Wasted, you should do like a drip line or something like that. I was like, yo, that'd be dope. So on game days, what I want you guys to do if you want to participate, take a picture or a selfie or something and show the nation your Raider drip. Tag me on Twitter, tag me on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? And we can get this thing going. And guess what? After the day, after you guys send your pictures in, we're going to vote on who had the best Raider game day drip. So the Wasted Talent Raider drip line, we're going to start it today. If you guys know my social media it's Wasted Talent Raiders on Instagram, you know what I'm saying? And on X, formerly known as Twitter. Go on over there, tag me. Yo, snap a selfie of your Raider drip. You could put it on the bed or whatever and snap a picture of what you're going to put on and wear for the game day. If you got old school jerseys that people don't have anymore, like you see how I do sometimes. I go back in the closet and go get the Charlie Gardner. I go back and go get the Napoleon Harris. I go back and go get the James Jett jersey or the Rolando McClain or the Derek Burgess. You know what I'm saying? I want to see what y'all got out there, man. So do me a favor. Yo, it's going to be the Wasted Talent Raider drip line. Y'all put the pictures up. Let's get a tag chain going, and we're going to vote on who had the best drip, man. How about that? Shout out to my guy, Joe Capital Ramos, with the first super of the day. It was never about winning. Tay wants to go somewhere where he will never be held accountable. AP kept it 100 with Tay, and Tay didn't like being told the truth. And if it didn't boost his ego, shout out to AP. Bro, look, Capital, that's a big statement. That's a big statement. Like, listen, I don't like to, because I understand the weight and the gravity of the audience that has been curated over here, over at Raider Nation Unlimited, right? And I do not like to accuse people of things. I have heard things behind the scenes. I've told you, Devontae was called out last year by one of the leader, like Devontae's been held accountable in that building. He might not like it, but it's the reality of things. And the thing with the Raiders that I've heard since AP's been here and I've seen it, and he's demonstrated it in real time, is maximum accountability. Maximum. So I'm cool with it, bro. But I'm not going to sit up here and say that he doesn't like being told the truth because I don't know Devontae Adams, right? What I will tell you is that I just feel like the Raiders and Devontae, and I don't want to get too much into the Devontae Adams stuff because we have a lot to get to today, guys. We're going to talk about fantasy football. We're going to talk about this Raider Bronco game because I've not broke this down. We're going to get into daily fantasy, sports, gambling. Shout out to our sponsor, BetUS, as well. You guys going over there and place your wagers before the day gets rocking and rolling. We already have that game over there in England. But nonetheless, what I will say is that the Raiders are not on the same timeline as Devontae Adams. Devontae Adams is on, I want to win the Super Bowl this year or next year, or I want to, be, offensive player of the year, whatever the hell Devontae Adams wants. Who cares? But the Raiders are on the timeline of building a foundation to being a perennial playoff team and then getting over that hump and being a Super Bowl winner. And the Raider Nation has not been honest with itself. When we had Carr here, because we felt like, okay, we have a quarterback that's on a precipice of taking that next step if we can get him a weapon, which I never, understood that because when he came here, he had a great offensive line and he had two really, really good wide receivers. DeMar Cooper is no scrub. Michael Crabtree is no scrub. He had weapons. Maybe he needed another running back, but for the most part, we were set up pretty well in those years. You know what I'm saying? We needed to build the defense, and that was really the issue there. But what I knew about DC was that he was not the kind of player that was going to elevate this roster on his own. He's not a Herculean kind of quarterback that would have been able to do that without a whole lot of help. He's a really, really good quarterback. He's one of the best quarterbacks we've ever had in this organization. But I knew that, and I knew he needed a defense because in every quarterback, it's a quarterback's best friend. So you throw that pick, defense go right out there, get you the ball. I'm going to be honest with you, though. Once the Josh McDaniels bringing the offensive head coach that coached in the 21st century, once you brought him in and it didn't work, his mail was being read. Once you brought in Tay, I knew that this was going to probably end up bad if they didn't move up and get another quarterback. And when they did not do that, we are. And I have no animus or ill will towards Devontae Adams. I don't. I have no animus towards him. I just feel like I said previously, the Raiders and Tay are not on the same sheet of music, and it's best for him to move on, and it's best for us to move on. And I want us to have things that we can build off of. I don't want this to be a situation where we lose a cornerstone piece of our franchise and we don't get anything in return, i.e. the Derek Carr situation. I think the problem with the Derek Carr situation was that people were not honest. People weren't being honest with themselves. They should have just, if they knew he wasn't their guy, they should have moved on. You know what I mean? And Josh Jacobs, same thing. Keep it 100. Say what you mean what you say, like I always say. Say what you mean what the F you say. Move the guy on, get something for him, get some more building blocks, draft well, like we're doing now with Brock Bowers, and turn the corner and make this into a winning product, man. But shout out to my guy, Joe Capitale Ramos. Yo, shout out to my brother, Patrick B, with the $100 bomb. Right early in the morning, Patrick B, thank you for keeping the lights on over here, Raider Nation Unlimited. My God. We did it last week, and we will do it again. We'll love to see the defense tighten up and the offense to click. Just win, baby. Raiders! Shout out to my guy, Patrick effing B, the legend, man. Thank you for supporting this channel, man, like you always do, man. Shout out to my brother, Patrick B, man. Shout out to my guy, Walt, in the place, man. Walt is in the place. And listen, my guy, Rambo Adventures, with the 200 bots from over there in the Philippines, bro. Thank you, my brother, for supporting this freaking channel, bro. Thank you. Damn. Poured another Boilermaker just to represent. Got my beautiful, and you know it's true, wife pissed. Me drinking this late. Even if I'm sleeping on the couch, at least an 85-inch TV will cuddle me. Shout out to my brother Rambo Adventures. He is living the dream. He is juking and jiving. This man is having a splendiferous time because he has won in life. The man has a beautiful wife. He lives right by the beach. He's got a gigantic television, man, and a big bank account, man. Thank you, my brother Rambo Adventures, for supporting the channel. I'm so glad you pulled up, man. So glad you pulled up, man. Yo, my guy Walt, he goes, AP needs to stay off the net. Walt, yeah, you right. You right, bro. Look, that's one thing, bro, that I can never, ever say. You know, a lot of people used to talk about Belichick being boring and being an ass. Yo, all them old school coaches, bro, it's nothing like the way that they keep drama away from their particular franchise, bro. They keep drama away because you know why? They come from an era where none of this stuff used to exist. It is freaking better that way. It is better that way, man. It's better for people to be professionals at all time, man. And sometimes it's hard when you're being emotional, bro. It's hard when you're being emotional. It is hard to you know, kind of transition from being that pro all the time when you're at home and you have access to the world 24/7. That's why, like, yo, old school people, they don't even have any of this social media stuff. So it's not a problem in their life. It is not a problem in their life. But guys, we're gonna get into the game, man. We're gonna get into the game. I have some special guests pulling up, of course. You know, my brothers, Shillmore, Big Mike, you know what I mean? Hammer is in the place. You know, I'm about to send the bat signal to the great and powerful Hammer. Hammer will be pulling up. Big Mike will be pulling up. You know, Big Mike definitely has the gout, and Fat Pete, and Hammer does too. So listen, guys, I am sending the bat signal to my guys right now. I'm gonna call Big Mike, and we're gonna get this show to rocking and rolling, guys. So, guys, what do you guys want to do first? We're gonna break the game down first, or do you guys want to get into the fantasy stuff? So, I feel like we should break the game down first, guys. That's what I'm feeling, man. Yo, ARB Bowling, shout out to Shillmore. Shout out to you too, my guy. ARB is my guy, man. He's always in the place to be. We got almost 300 in the room. Shout out to everybody out here. My guy Can't Get Right is in the place, man. Front row and center, as always. He says break the game down. We breaking it. Then listen, we're breaking it down. Listen, guys, the offensive line, and the Raider fan said it best. The offensive line must step up in this game, and the Denver defense is especially that secondary. That Denver defense is one of the best defenses in the National Football League. We're gonna have our hands full. Our injury report is extensive. The Denver Broncos defense is playing at a level that I haven't seen them play at since the days of Von Miller. And this is going to be a tall task for this Raider team to get over the hump, Burston, man. It's going to be a tall task, man. Now, Denver Broncos are 2-2. They're hosting the Raiders. We are also 2-2, and this is a grudge match in this AFC West, man. AFC West is probably going to be one of the most competitive organizations going right now, man. And Gardner Minshew has looked decent in these last 4 games, but he's only really played, 2 to 3 good quarters of football. We're going to need to get the best. We're going to need the best from Gardner Minshew today because, listen, we don't have Devontae Adams anymore. We're going to need the best out of Brock Bowers today as well, man. He hasn't looked great, man. AOC has not looked great. The numbers have been a liar. The numbers have been a liar, man. They really have, man. And, we have literally half of our starters on an injury report in some way, form, or fashion, man. Now, a guy that I'm looking to break out and a guy that I'm looking to carry this load is DJ Turner. DJ Turner looked great last week. I'm hoping they use DJ Turner in the way that the 49ers use Deebo Samuels. I'm telling you right now, man. I'm hoping that we get some direct handoffs to him. Use him like almost damn near like a running back because I remember when I remember when DJ Turner came out. I compared him to Deebo Samuels, man. He had a couple of routes last week that if Gardner Minshew hit him, been a touchdown. Gardner Minshew is the key to us winning this football game, and I hate that it comes down to a player like Gardner Minshew. Gardner Minshew and his defense is the key to us winning this game. Gardner Minshew has got to be more accurate. Now, I know he's throwing at 70% accuracy, but there's a lot of dinking and dunking. But it's not the total picture of accuracy that is the issue. It is his accuracy on deep throws. That's the problem. That is the problem, man. Now, I'm going to be honest with you, man. Wait, Dolph, the line keeps up what they did last week. Gardner would do well. The 2 rookies just need to keep the standard up, and that's a fact. And I'm hoping they do because the one thing is last week, man, when you talk about Myles Garrett, I know, DJ Glaze did pretty good against Myles Garrett, but he didn't get the full Myles Garrett. And if I'm being honest, he didn't get the full Myles Garrett. He got Myles Garrett who only played 58% of the snaps. He got a hobbled, compromised Myles Garrett. And I'm not taking anything away from him. I'm just going to give you the honesty here. Now, Dylan Parham, we're going to find out the final injury report pretty soon. I'm going to pull him up. But, the great thing is, and Walt just brought this up, shout out to Walt, man. 4 drafted rookies are starting today. That's something that we haven't had in a long time, and they're being effective. JPJ is playing. Glaze is playing. I mean, all these guys are balling, man. I love it. Eichenberg is playing. Shout out to him, man. Luke Masterson was terrible last week. I'm glad we are transitioning and moving on and bringing him up, man. My guy, Reverse Psychology. I know it's a week-by-week league, but it's the Raiders. Are the Raiders going to be in playoff contention, in your opinion? I'm going to the Atlanta game. Should I sell the tickets now? I spent an arm and a leg for them, bro. Look, if I'm being real, man, it's rough, man, because I think this week should tell the story of whether the Raiders are going to be in playoff contention. This is a game that the Raiders, normally would win if we were at full strength. But if they win this game, this will tell you the grit and the determination of this team and how the bottom third of our roster looks, right? It'll also tell you whether Luke Getsy has taken a step forward, right? It'll also tell you whether the presence of Devontae Adams in his offense kind of held us back a little bit. I think this is the game to really, because, last week, we were playing off of emotion. The team was fired up. They try to rally around Max not being here. This week will tell you what we're up against. This week will tell you if Max plays today. They have Max as questionable, is looking like he's trending towards playing. And we see how effective Max is. These are all questions that will be answered today. Look, I'm going to be honest. If Max Crosby is a freak of nature like he is, and he's kind of learned how to deal with and overcome this high ankle sprain, and he can play, pretty much 90% of what he is, I think we can make this playoff run. I'm not just giving you hopium. I think we can, especially if you get this game against Denver. You'll be 3-2. You'll be going into a few games that are winnable, and then when you play Kansas City, man, hopefully you're at your full strength. Hopefully you're at full strength, man. Hopefully at full strength. But reverse psychology, if you're basing going to the Atlanta game just on whether we're in playoff contention, bro, I wouldn't. I would look at it as a trip. I would look at it as something that'd be fun. I would look at it as, no matter what, a good way to go and reach out with the nation, go see your team, enjoy the Atlanta and have a good time, man. That's how I would look at it. Guys, we have the great and powerful from Raider Nation News Today, a.k.a. the Holy Moly's Donut Shop of Raider Nation, baby. We have the great and powerful Hammer McHammerlin, the fantasy football tech wizard of Shieldmore. He is a GOAT, and I don't think I could have done any better than Paul Heyman bringing this GOAT out, man. Shout out to my brother Hammer. Hammer, what's up, bro?
What up, brother? What up, nation? It's game day, y'all. Get excited.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, we're breaking down this game. Hold on real quick. I got to call Big Mike. I haven't communicated with Big Mike in a couple of days, man. So I don't even know. You know what I'm saying? We were supposed to we agreed on doing the show, and I forgot. I looked at a text message this morning. I said, you know what, man? What the F am I doing here? Then I was putting something together, and I wasn't really listening to Hammer until, he said, you doing a solo show? I was like, yeah. Because I was trying to get off the phone. And I was like, wait. Hammer wants to pull up. All right. I was like, hold on, let me call it back. Guys, before we start, we are calling Big Mike. This is live on Raider Nation Unlimited. Big Mike Raider. Now, I think it is 8:12 in the morning, and he might be asleep. So we're going to leave Big Mike alone. Wait, hold on. No Big Mike? No Big Mike. All right. So listen, Hammer, man, my brother, we're going to break down the Denver game, man. Now, this Denver defense, man, is great. This Denver defense is a great defense. They played well last week. Against the New York Jets. They held the New York Jets to what? They held them to 9 points last week?
Yeah. That was a nasty game, though, bro. Like, you live out here. You know how bad that weather was, and MetLife is just unforgiving, especially with the winds inside that dumpster of a stadium.
Yeah, man. And listen, Aaron Rodgers is not looking like, Aaron Rodgers of old. I mean, a lot of times when you have guys, so I don't want to get too much into Jets. We're talking about the Raiders and the Broncos, but in context, right? It was last week's performance of the New York Jets offense on the defense, or was it on the ineptitude of Aaron Rodgers at this point? Aaron Rodgers is a 40-year-old guy with a lower extremity injury. That's big. He came back pretty fast, man. Achilles injuries kind of take a year and a half, 2 years to heal, and it might not ever heal. What do you think? Do you think Aaron Rodgers is Aaron Rodgers, or do you think that the Broncos defense was that good?
I think it's Aaron Rodgers right now. And that Jets offense, like, they just had an incident during this game today where offense is off to the sideline and you just see Rodgers and Nathaniel Hackett. He's not talking to his receivers. He's not talking to his offensive linemen. Like, this shit is not a good look. And with all this news and uproar over the last week and a half, it's just getting worse and worse for them right now.
Oh, yes, man. Oh, yes. Now, Zamir White will be out today. I've seen Alexander Mattison as a starter, and normally when Alexander Mattison is a starter and he gets most of the carries, that's happened last year with the Minnesota Vikings. It wasn't a pretty picture. He had like 800 yards. I'm going to pull his numbers up in a second. But he had 3 fumbles last year, lost fumbles last year. And, it worries me a little bit. I'm glad that the Raiders brought up Sincere McCormick. Shout out to Sincere McCormick. I hope that Graf gets his I hope he gets his agent's commission, because that guy has been trumpeting freaking the market for Sincere McCormick for years, man. For years, man.
I got you on those stats whenever you're ready to, by
Yeah,
the way.
hey, man, we ready, man. Pull it on up,
All
my
right.
brother.
So Madison last year with Minnesota, 16 games played, 180 carries for 700 yards, 3.9 on average. He was averaging 43.8 yards per game. His longest run was 21. He had 30 receptions on 44 targets for 192 yards. So he totaled 891 with 3 touchdowns for the season.
Bro, nasty work. Nasty effing work, my brother. And I'm gonna be honest with you, man. You know, I sit here and I'm excited about the fact that Zamir White, we get to see what this offense looks like without Zamir White. But what I'm more excited about is to possibly see Dylan Larbe, possibly see Sincere McCormick. And I think we probably should because, you know, the fact that Zamir White is not playing. I mean, who do you think is going to get those replacement snaps now that Zamir White is out?
I think it's going to be Larbe.
I think it should be. And I think it should be too, man. I definitely think it should be, man. And it's like, look, man, when you talk about what Dylan Larbe brings to a football team, especially a quarterback such as a Gardner Minshew. Gardner Minshew needs options in the middle of the football field. He needs options in the intermediate passing game. He does not have the strongest arm. He does not have the greatest deep ball accuracy. And when you start looking at what Gardner Minshew needs, you need that other piece of the puzzle. That's why Michael Mayer not being around has been really, really big for Gardner Minshew, I think. Because you know that Devontae Adams not being here means that Brock Bowers gets bracketed. So now where's his safety net at? Where's his way out? I think those way outs will be Dylan Larbe and DJ today, man.
Well, the way that he had got those playmakers involved last week in the absence of Devontae Adams and Michael Mayer, getting guys like Trey Tucker and DJ Turner involved, Tariq McAllister, who I think right now I'm kind of sure that he's out, which sucks because he was definitely getting that work in. Jacoby, of course, but just getting everybody involved, spreading the ball around is going to help this offense move forward. And again, with the offensive line last week, finally getting to see JPJ starting, it definitely seemed to be a motivator along that offensive line for everybody else.
That's a fact. Yo, my guy, Edgar Bonilla. And this is a great, great point. Shout out to Edgar Bonilla. Jack Jones needs to gamble versus that rookie QB and Bo Nix. Bro, I'm going to be real with you. Yeah, if ever there was a game for this secondary to break out, it is today's game. You know, Bo Nix has been super anemic. He's done well with his feet, but he has not thrown well. But the problem with the Raiders defense over forever is that we always make the inept look like Pro Bowlers. We always make the guy that is supposed to be a scrub or a backup quarterback. We make guys like or the rookie. They have their coming out party versus the Raider defense. Let's stop that today because this is a kid we're gonna have to deal with for the rest of his career, whether he becomes a high-end starter or whether he becomes a journeyman or whatever. I hope we're trending towards journeyman territory. Now, Sean Payton dragged this team to 8 wins last year. Yep. Sean Payton is legit. Sean Payton is for real as a coach. I can't hate on Sean Payton. Do you think he's going to be able to, scheme Bo Nix into a situation where he plays well today against our defense?
No. But our defensive line has to step up tremendously. Like talking about Bo Nix earlier this week, 1 touchdown, 4 interceptions. Pressure breaks pipes, cause a lot of problems for Nix, and that's going to open up the possibilities for turnovers for our secondary, for our linebackers. And I'm here for it today, most definitely.
Yeah, I am definitely here for it. My guy, Rambo Adventures. Zamir White has a concussion from running into your line. What the F is wrong with you, Rambo? Rambo, man. It's unbelievable, man. I mean, God! Wow! This is crazy. You are coming out here with violence early this morning. And I know it's nighttime in the Philippines, but my God, Rambo, what is going on, man? Shout out to everybody in the chat. My dog S. Dot is in a place. The day Getsy wises up and runs a double pull O-line alignment / tight end blocking counters, Zeus will be our best gaining back as he did in Georgia. And listen, I'm going to be real. I've been saying that shit all season, but that is not something that will be taken care of today. Zamir White is out. Now, as of right now, they have not dropped the final They have not dropped the final injury report yet. I hope they will be soon. I'm gonna
It's
go.
probably not going to be for another few hours, bro. Like our game is at 4:00, so
it's a 4:00 game, so we don't know who's going to be ready to rock and roll. But I'm going to be honest with you. Yo, I am very, 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 very interested in seeing how Dylan Labe plays against this Denver defense. This Denver defense is for real. They are out there. They're hitting people. They're smacking people out there, damn it. And yo, my man David Walker, Newark's very own. 90 minutes before kickoff, Playboy. So, look, we might not get that. We can only go off of the injury report that we got the other day. You know, Hammer and I were going to pull that up in a second. But listen, man, you guys are right, man. Yo, Wasted, you were on point with players having surprise or even career days against us over the years. It is uncanny. It is going to stop this year. Well, bro, I will hope so. But if we being honest, right?
Let's be honest.
Yeah, no, we lost to Andy freaking Dalton. We've lost to Andy Dalton and one of the worst teams in creation this year. So it has not stopped this year. Let's hope it does stop this effing year, man. I mean, this shit is crazy, man. Yo, my guy Walt said, yo, wait, Jay Dow says, our injury report so long, Tim Brown and Howie Long are on the report. Yo, we had to pass practice the alumni squad. Yo, my man Walt is in here. Walt, you about to be unceremoniously blocked, Walt. He goes, give Charlie Gardner some snaps. It's great. You're about to be unceremoniously blocked. Walt is wild. Yo, so right now, the Raider Nation injury report. Max Crosby did not participate, limited on Friday, questionable game status. Divine Diablo with an oblique. Apparently, Divine Diablo is a power pitcher in the MLB. He's not playing because of an effing oblique. What the F is going on here?
Sounds more like a case of vaginitis, but
yeah,
I digress.
Yeah. Doucher. Did not practice, did not participate, limited. Thayer Mumford is out. DeCameron Richardson is out. Michael Mayer is out. What the F is wrong with Michael Mayer? What the hell is it? The meth clinic or something? What the F is going on?
Oh, come on, bro.
What is wrong with you?
Leave him alone.
Nah,
please.
No. Let me leave him alone. He's probably got a personal issue, maybe a death. I don't know what it is. I hope it's not anything super, super serious. But what the F is going on, Michael Mayer? Get your ass back here. Kanai Mayuga, calf, limited, questionable. That is a free agency piece. Devontae Adams right now is Kaiser Sose right now. He's walking around with a hamstring injury, waiting to be traded. And as soon as he's traded, he's going to turn to Kaiser Sose and walk out of the court perfectly. Effing Devontae effing Adams. The F is going on here. My guy, Dylan Parham, did not participate. He was limited. He's questionable today. So we might get a Dylan Parham sighting today.
I was going to ask you about two players right now that showed up on the injury report this week, and what are the chances you think that they play? And that's Dylan Parham, and do you think Max comes back today?
I think it's more of a chance for Max coming back than Dylan Parham.
Okay.
And the reason why is because Max is effing superhuman.
So do you see, in terms of Parham being out, do you see JPJ at the right guard today and then them putting in Whitehair at left guard?
I'm going to be honest with you. I hope not. I want to see JPJ stay at left guard. Mm-hmm. And I would like to see them, take Pete or someone else or Jordan Meredith to put them at right guard.
We have not seen Meredith this season. I would absolutely love to have him plugged in right now just to fill in for Parham. I would be much more comfortable with that on the offensive line for us.
Yeah, I would be Jordan Meredith is way more physical. Cody Whitehair is a necessary evil. He's taking up roster space, but I've seen enough of Cody Whitehair this year. You know what I mean? I've seen enough of him. I would like to see Jordan Meredith. I think this is a time to try things. We've already seen how that's worked, and it hasn't worked very well. Right. I want to see Meredith. Meredith is our backup center, and I understand possibly why they might not start him. But listen, we have another guy on this roster in JPJ who has taken snaps at center in his college career, and I don't know if he has with us in camp. I don't think he has. So there's a piece of that, but I would rather see Meredith, to be if I'm being honest, bro. Jacorian Bennett, full participant. He's going to be out there rocking and rolling. Colton Miller with that knee and that shoulder. Colton Miller is an older guy, man. He is a guy that, to be honest with you, man, we need to start really, really taking stock and looking at Colton Miller. We need to see whether Colton Miller is a guy who we can depend on going forward. He's in a situation where you can get out of that contract very, very soon. So Colton Miller is a guy we need to really start looking at. When you start, talking about how Colton Miller has played this year, man, I really want to get into that, Hammer. Like, what have you thought about Colton Miller's play thus far? It seems like he is trending in a direction where he's playing better, but overall, he has a positive PFF grade of 66.0, pass blocking grade of 69.5, and run blocking grade has been horrendous, 56.6. He's played 246 offensive snaps. He's pass blocked 165 pass blocking snaps and 81 run blocking snaps. He's allowed 6 sacks and 1 hit allowed, 12 total pressures, man. Colton Miller has been horrendous this year, bro.
I've been incredibly disappointed. I do think that the blocking scheme plays a huge role in this right now with his decline, in a sense. There is a guy that I am looking at. You can call me a homer all you want. I was just looking at this last night with Mel Kiper's top 25 draft.
Mel Kiper Jr., man. Sorry.
And as it stands right now, the best left tackle going into this draft, as it stands today, is left tackle Kelvin Banks out of the University of Texas. The only thing that he has an issue with right now, they're saying a little bit, is the run blocking, but he's been solid in his 32 starts as a left tackle. I didn't curse, so it doesn't make sense to do a censor button.
Yeah, yes, it does. Yes, it does. Because I am censoring your opinion on Texas players, Hammer. You are
bitch.
Yo, I don't give an F. I am sick and tired of this filth, Hammer. Every year it's a Texas player.
But this is the thing. You're talking about the situation in terms of Colton Miller right now, in terms of we have a way to get out of this contract. If he continues to underperform, and this is a guy that has been one of the top 10 left tackles in the league the last few years. Last year, with him and Parham on the left side, they were one of the best guard tackle tandems in the league.
Okay.
I don't know if it's the change of the offensive scheme or more the blocking scheme, but they need to try to get this fixed and fixed quickly. Like, we've talked about this. Like, if shit ain't broke, don't fix it. If the power scheme was what worked for this offensive line last year, and we saw our running backs get over 100 yards rushing, finding holes, making plays, then stick to that.
But see, this
switch it, like revert back and try to make the necessary adjustments.
This is the problem. You have a James Craig here who comes from that zone blocking, dynasty from the Shanahan tree. This is something that the Shanahans have been running for a long time. Who knows whether that is in James Craig's tool shed? We don't know that. And
realistically, and I'm sorry to cut you off. Realistically, then, if we took one person off that Shanahan tree, we should have gotten a coordinator off that Shanahan tree, where this offense would be producing a hell of a lot more at a higher volume and scoring 24 plus points a game. But we don't have that right now. Kubiak's in DC land in New Orleans.
Well, we have the bastard cousin of the Shanahan tree in Luke Getsy. Luke Getsy is that cousin by marriage that you don't want to actually claim. You know what I'm saying? Because he comes, from LaFleur, and he's the bastard cousin, man. So we have a little Shanahan, fairy dust somewhere, man. But really quickly, Hammer, there's somebody that is about to be unceremoniously blocked. Shout out to East Coast Gritted Iron. We have over 500 in the room. Get wasted with your brother. Wasted, tell a friend, and tell a friend. But we have somebody that will be unceremoniously blocked with this filth in my effing chat. EPA.
Oh, my God.
Fire AP if he loses to the donkeys. You are about to be unceremonious. Hammer, could you please? You are about to be unceremoniously blocked. Yes, you will. What the F are you talking about? You fire AP. You gotta be trolling, man. What the F is wrong with you, man?
Shut your lame ass up.
Man, shut your lame ass up with all of that nonsense. Get the F out of here. Well, fire AP. Fire you. You might get unceremoniously blocked today. The F is wrong with this guy. So I'm sorry, Hammer. It just got... What happened, bro?
Addison wide open, 25 yards. Like, yo, that line is giving Darnold a lot of time, man.
Yeah, listen, Sammy is gonna be the ghost. He was seeing ghosts when he was playing with the Jets.
Gardner's hurt.
Gardner who?
Sauce Gardner.
Oh no, I thought you gotta be descriptive with that. Don't you? I thought you was about Gardner Minshew. I was about like, what the hell happened?
Yo, did Addison fuck him up that badly just now? Hold up. No, he collided into his own teammate.
Listen. No country for old men. Let me tell you something. This is the AFC. Shit is going down to the wire. Listen. I wish the worst. All the bad things that could happen to every team in the AFC except us.
I think that was CJ Mosley that knocked him out.
Good. Get him the F out of here. Yeah, Karen probably says, ain't no Brady. Said, yeah, Hammer, you gotta chill, yo. Yo, my God, AC Colton Miller needs to be unceremoniously blocked. Yo, Walt just said something, man. Walt just said something. What do you think about when Thayer Bumford comes back? Did I just call him Thayer Bumford?
Why'd you just call him Bumford? What's wrong with you?
I don't know. I always got to make up a name. I like Thayer Bumford. Walt, what do you think about him being our left tackle when he comes back? Maybe sitting him down.
We talked about that before when we were like kind of rotating with the offensive line, especially in the earlier part of the season. I wouldn't mind it. You could do either or. You could put Mumford at left tackle, Glazer at right tackle, or vice versa. I would be fine with that if Miller is like really underperforming terribly. Like,
yeah, God
forbid we see Minshew get his bell rung a couple of times because Miller's not protecting the blind side, then maybe I would think about that.
Yeah, he's going to say, laughing at injuries. I'm not laughing at no injury.
Bro, that shit was bad just now, though.
I am not laughing at his injury. That was Hammer.
That's fine.
It was a Hammer.
That's the Jets being the Jets, though. Do we not remember the infamous butt fumble from years ago? Come on.
Yes, we do. But I'm going to be real with you. I don't ever wish anybody to get hurt. I just wish they lose, and I wish that they do really, really bad. F them. You know what I'm saying? But Hammer, get the F out of here. Hammer, it's terrible. It's nasty work, man. East Coast gritted it on. Get him. Get him. Get him. But look, let's get into the game some more. Now, we start talking about this Raider team. The one thing that we have not really touched on is how you think the Raiders do without Max Crosby.
Look, I think we held our own without him last week, but we know what he brings to the field for us. He absolutely was missed. But again,
how could you not miss that guy?
Again, next man up mentality, and these guys still did what they needed to do to get the job done. I really would love for him to come back today. AFC West rival, another conference game, but a division game as well. We are 0-1 in the division right now. We're 2-1 in conference play. And I've told you guys this before, division and conference records play a critical role depending on where we stand with our overall record at the tail end of the season. So I really want to see him out there, but we have to know that he is healthy enough to produce at his level. That's it.
That's a fact. I mean, listen, guys, I don't want to get into this Devontae crap. You know what I'm saying? We got almost 500 in a row. We had 500 in a row. We lost some. You guys, whoever left, come on back, damn it. The F is going on here. We are juking and jiving over here. I'm shot out of a rocket. And you guys aren't over here. You need to be watching right now what the F is going on. The fantasy football work will happen. Shout out to my brother Thor. We need Max, but we still better than the donkeys if he needs to miss one more week. Now, listen, I'm going to be real with you, Thor. Styles make fights. This Bronco team is for real in the secondary. Gardner Minshew has been very, very fortunate this year, throwing a lot of errant passes. This week, against a Patrick Surtain II and all of those kids they got over there with the Broncos, that is not something that we can have. We need Gardner Minshew to probably trend towards having one of his best games as a Raider starter. as far as from an efficiency standpoint. We cannot have this guy throwing the ball all over the place, throwing worm burners and helium balls, man. We cannot have it, man. Now, when you start talking about Patrick Surtain II, man, there's a big matchup here. Can Jacoby Myers get open? Because Patrick Surtain II, really, the last time we played against them, you know, he put the clamps on Devontae a little bit. You know, we won, but he put the clamps on him a little bit, man. I mean, what do you think about that matchup, Hammer McHammer?
I'm nervous about the matchup. To be honest, I am nervous about that matchup. Like, yeah, we don't have Tay right now. This is our next best weapon, and nothing. It's not a knock on Jacoby at all, because other teams he probably would be a number one. But this matchup with Surtain is definitely one of the best lockdown corners in the league right now. I'm very intrigued for that matchup, and I really hope Jacoby gets the best of him a couple of times during this game. But it's going to be an incredibly tough matchup right there on the outside.
And then on the other side, Riley Moss is no punk. He's no scrub. Jaquan McMillan, their nickel cornerback. He's the guy who's in the running with Nate Hobbs, some of the best nickel players in this league, man.
Yeah.
And I'm going to be real with you, man. And even Jonathan Franklin Mayers, man. DJ Jones, all of these guys, and Zach Allen, they have a damn good defense, man. Jonathan Cooper. You know, these guys, listen, man, this defense is for real. I'm not afraid. You know what I mean? But what I will tell you is the way we win this game is we have to create some turnovers in this game. We have to. It's imperative. The Raiders being the kind of, you know, offense that we've been a little pedestrian. We need some favorable down and distance situations. We need not to get behind the chains this game. We also need to have, you know, the ball on the plus side of the football field. It'd be nice to start a drive off on the other side of their field. Yo, my guy, Rambo Adventures, with the international bomb, 200 bots. Injury report update. Below Dix is suffering from donkey snot swallow syndrome. Questionable to swallow, but will play in the Raiders game. He will be all glazed up like Jenna Jameson in 1991. Blow. Thank you, Hammer McHammer. The super producer of Raider Nation Unlimited. Yo, my dog. Yo, my guy McLuffy. We do need a complete performance from the defense in the trenches. We can't have Bo Nix spreading the ball everywhere. Let's get some pressure.
Hey, no Diddy, man. No Diddy.
Oh, my God. It is nasty effing work in here. What is going on, man? Orange popsicle jersey. Let's go. Yo, he says, holy, we about to be demon. Yes.
That's why I keep
crazy. What's going on?
That's why I keep censoring.
Yeah, thank you. Unceremoniously blocked. Yeah, that's right. Hammer is beasting with this. Yo, super producer Hammer McHammerlin, man. It's unbelievable, man. He always. Yo, he has us looking like the Horsemen. Well, we were the Horsemen, right?
We were originally the Horsemen, but didn't want WWE coming after us.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did. Yeah, we definitely didn't want that, yo. We'd have been the Headless Horsemen. We'd have kept that name up. We'd have been a Headless Horseman. Who would have known the Mount Shieldboard name, man, would sustain, man? Who would have known, man? But yeah, man, I mean, listen. So the one matchup that I feel like we can exploit and really the Broncos really need to figure this out is the Brock Bowers Harrison Bryant matchup.
Yeah.
12 personnel is going to be big in this game. I think if there's ever a time where, you know, Brock Bowers would break out and have a few touchdowns in one game, it would be this game against the Denver Broncos. Now, I know they have a great defense, but they're a little soft at the linebacker position.
In terms of our linebackers?
They're linebackers.
They're banged up and down the board. Like, even they just lost their rookie running back, Tyler Badee, last week with a back injury. And they have as a backup, Javonte Williams. Got to stop that run. Got to stop that run game quick, fast, in a hurry, and just force Bo Nix to pass, because the more pressure we get from our front line, it's a wrap. He'll be throwing balls in places they don't need to be and causing a lot of turnovers. So I'm here for it. Yo, shout out to everybody out there in Las Vegas. Yo, my guy Thor is in a place to be. If anyone is here in Vegas, come watch the game at the Durango Sports Book. Thor, you are about to get me unceremoniously blocked
from Bet US. What the F is wrong with you, Thor? Yeah, but go down there and support my guy, Thor. And yo, speaking about sports books, F that Durango crap. Let's talk about Bet US. This show is powered by Bet US, damn it. And I'm going to tell you guys something. If you guys want to wager today, you get 150% of your deposit. Your first deposit, 150%. Your next two deposits up to $2,000, 125%. Using the code YouTube150. Going over to Bet US. It is the most comprehensive sports book on the effing market. And tell them Wasted Talent and the Wasted Talent Army sent you. Wow. My guy Crispin, it's early in here on the West Coast. I don't need no coffee. Just wasted yelling, unceremoniously blocked people is enough to wake me up. That's what I plan doing. I know it's a casino, Thor. Going over there at the casino. But the
Bro,
thing
Rodgers is hurt. Rodgers is down. Rodgers is down.
Yo, stop smiling at Aaron Rodgers is down. What the F is wrong with you, bro? Yo,
why?
Hammer, what the?
You know
Hammer,
why?
you need to
Because
go in
this
timeout right now. You are muted. Muted. Hammer, apologize to Raider Nation for being such a scumbag. The F is wrong with you. The F.
Team to be. This will be one less team to be in this sweepstakes. That is Devontae Adams. Like, yeah, he's coming off the field. Shit.
Will you cut the crap, Hammer? The hell is wrong with you? Now they're gonna jump us in the draft. The F. And shout out to Chris for Raiders for gifting 5 Raider Nation Unlimited Wasted Talent memberships. Thank you for making the Wasted Talent Army grow in droves at ease to one of the generals of the Wasted Talent Army, man. No, listen, guys, we might have a big Mike sighting. We haven't even gotten into fantasy football or gambling day. We've been talking about the Broncos. We've been bloviating about this game, man.
Isn't that what we're supposed to do on Sundays when we're here? This is the pregame show.
This is the pregame show. But guess what? This is a balanced pregame show. That's why it's so great. Bro, it's crazy. I've been yelling. I gotta stop yelling. I have to stop yelling, man. What the hell is wrong with me, guys? The F. Aaron Rodgers is down. It's nasty work. Cross off. See, this is the thing, bro. This sucks because now we're sitting up here and we wanted the Jets to drive the price up. So listen, I said it earlier and I jinxed us, but
yesterday's price is not today's price.
Bro, the price has gone down. It has gone down because Aaron Rodgers has been rolled over. He's been rolled over. What the F is going on here, man? My guy Ty Davis is in a place.
What up, Ty?
Ty Davis, man.
Yo, Ty, make sure to pull up to Bar Anticipation today. Phil's going to be down there.
Yo, Phil Villapiano, the great and powerful Raider legend, Phil Villapiano will be down there. Hopefully, Phil gets into the Hall of Fame with the Veterans Committee eventually.
Did you see the message? Shit, I didn't send it to you. The Raiders sent him a letter the other day. He moved on to the next step. So let's hope everything goes right this year and we get him in.
Foo. Let's get the foo in there. Shout out to Reverend Ty Davis, the axe murderer, Reverend Ty. Listen, it's a walking conundrum up in this mother effer, man. Okay, so Hammer, let's transition right quick.
Let's go.
Let's transition real quick. My guy, Luis Lopez, Trevor Lawrence or Justin Fields? No Parsons or D. Lawrence. Rookie tackle for Pittsburgh is out.
Oh, you had me thinking for a sec when you asked that question. I'm sorry.
Look, I'm going to be honest with you. You go Justin Fields. Justin Fields, even if he has a poor game throwing the football, could possibly, dual threat quarterbacks in fantasy football are premium. Now, when you talk about actually winning on the football field, that is not what you would possibly want. But Justin Fields on the ground is a guy that can pay you dividends even if he has a poor game throwing the football. I would definitely go Justin Fields. What about you, Hammer? Fields?
Look, Jacksonville's offense has been putrid, to say the least, this year. I don't know if they're going to be coming out of this anytime soon. So, absolutely.
I think sunshine will come out of it. I think that the problem with Justin Fields is he's still recovering from that injury last year, bro.
Mm-hmm.
He is still recovering, bro. He's still recovering, and you have to take into consideration that these guys are human beings, man.
Yep.
You know, like this year, you know, Justin Fields has been, you know, he's been pedestrian as far as throwing the football. You know,
Yep.
last week, you know, Fields did account for all 3 offensive touchdowns in their win against they lost against the Colts. And you know, he led the team with 55 yards and 10 carries and scored twice on the ground from the 5 and 2 yards out. And Fields also threw for a season high 312 yards for another score. So, you know, Justin Fields is on the upswing as far as from a fantasy perspective. I don't know how much that's going to equate to winning, but he definitely is. He is very, very promising right now. He has a high ceiling, man. He has a high ceiling, man. You know what I mean? But the floor of Justin's ceiling is a lot lower than Trevor Lawrence. So definitely Justin feels like your life depended on it, man. Shout out to everybody in the effing chat. We got over 500 in the room, yo. I can't believe you guys are in here this early, man. Shout out to you guys. Love every single one of y'all, man. And we have a Big Mike sighting. Big Mike's had a gout flare up this morning. He is walking around, you know, very, very gingerly right now, man. Yeah.
So stupid.
Yo. Hey, yo. Hold up. They say Rodgers is back in the game. Oh,
Yeah, he's moving around gingerly right now, though.
Yeah, he's ginger, whatever.
Yesterday's price is not today's price.
Price is changing by the moment. It's like the damn stock market here.
Yes. Where is it? D-backs start Ayuk.
Okay, wait. So where's the question right here, Hammer?
He just asked Terry McLaurin or Brandon Ayuk.
Now, you know, I don't know. Scary Terry, #1 target of a Jaden Daniels. Jaden Daniels, who looks like he is throwing the football a hell of a lot better, man. A hell of a lot better. He's growing in his role as the premier stud that he's looking like he's going to be, right? So let's look up some of Terry McLaurin's numbers, man.
Go for it. I'm going in terms of the matchup itself, as they're going against Arizona and the type of numbers that Arizona's defense has allowed. So that's kind of where I came up with going with Ayuk over Terry.
All right, so look, this is the thing. I'm just gonna go, you know, in the raw numbers. Pause. Yo, oh my God, man. Wait, hold on. We're gonna get to the raw numbers.
Granddad, pause.
Oh, F you, Hammer. F you. You guys are gonna stop. I got 2 daughters. You guys are gonna stop. I have 2 teenage daughters. You guys are gonna stop calling me a damn grandfather. Like, I do not listen. I will not be. Wait, let me be a grandfather in 20 years. I got a kid going to college and another one in high school.
Let us pray for this man. Let us pray for this man, please.
Yeah, don't you get the F out of here with that grandpa shit. I'm old, but I ain't that old. Whip somebody's ass up in here, man. Yo, hold on. Yo. So for this year, Terry McLaurin's had 28 targets, 19 receptions, tied for 23rd in the National Football League, 191 receiving yards, 2 receiving touchdowns, plus grades all over the place. Only 1 drop, 10 yards per reception. So now with Brandon Ayuk, right? We want to look at Brandon Ayuk. Now, Brandon Ayuk is wide receiver #1 in San Francisco as well. San Francisco is starting to trend in another direction. 24 targets, 13 receptions. But the thing with Brandon Ayuk, and it's the reason why I say Terry McLaurin, he has to share more of the snaps and targets with a guy like Deebo Samuel. Like, you know, Brandon Ayuk got the big contract, but wide receiver #1 in San Francisco definitely is Deebo Samuel.
Did he get the contract?
Brandon Ayuk did Brandon Ayuk get the contract? He just came to camp. Brandon Ayuk got the contract, right?
I don't remember him getting the contract. Somebody in the chat, please let us know, because I do not remember him getting the contract.
Well, what we can do is we can go on the spot track. Let's go to spot track, man. You know, Hammer, that is what we do, man.
Daniel Cap said yes, he did.
Yeah, he got the contract.
He got paid. Okay.
Yeah, so he got paid, man. So, you know, he's getting paid wide receiver 1 money, but is he getting wide receiver 1 targets? Because Deebo Samuels is the undisputed lord and master of that San Francisco offense. He is the guy that's going to eat first, especially because Christian McCaffrey is out, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then he has to share a lot of snaps with George Kittle. I'm going to be honest with you, man. It's Terry McLaurin like your life depended on it. I am going to have to disagree with Hammer McHammerlin. The F out of here.
I just did not remember him getting. I just didn't remember getting that contract.
Yeah, man.
I don't know why I forgot about that. But
well, listen, if he didn't get that contract, he probably wouldn't be playing, and we probably will be talking about trading him to Frisco for D Adams.
And people have brought that up, and like I said, like just forgetting that he did get that contract. Now I'm kind of like, maybe that would be something that they would consider, depending on what the offer would be from San Fran.
Yeah, yo, my guy Black Raider says score prediction. I say Raiders 23-20. Listen, I don't do the score predictions. I don't like jinxing my Raiders. You guys know how superstitious I am with the Raiders. I am not doing that. I am not doing it. Not doing it. Yo, Anthony, you about to be unceremoniously effing blocked, Anthony. The Miss Nasty B fan club can't get right. You about to be unceremoniously blocked. Yes, both of you. Both of you. The F out of here with that. The F out of here, man. My guy Raider Ryan. Let's go, Nation. Yo, a win 24-13. I hope so, bro. I just want to win, bro. I just want to win. Yo, listen, man. We have a man who needs no introduction. He is a football savant. He is a man who has mastered the art of living his life pain-free with the gout. The man has fat feet, man. Big Mike Raider is in the place, y'all.
Yo, what's up, y'all?
Shout out Big Mike. Big Mike was making movies last night. This guy has still got his dress socks on right now.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Yo,
today?
I'm like, yo, it's January. I feel like the guy on the couch right now, bro.
Yo, Kenny didn't come home last night, man. We are worried, man. Yo, man, it's funny. Mano Reyes said, yo, he signed the same contract they offered him at the beginning. All that holding back for the same price. But a lot of people say that, bro. But I think sometimes these players are like, man, I don't want to go to camp. Fuck that.
Yeah.
I like real rap. I really believe that. I want to go train. Fuck that. I'm gonna sign in. Lie wait 3 weeks.
Yeah, especially at a certain age, you like, I'm skipping this one.
I'm too old for this shit.
They went full Danny Glover. I'm too old for this. You know what's funny as hell, bro? I feel like hanging out with Hammer, Mike, and Graf a couple weeks ago. I had my Danny Glover moment a few times.
You did.
I had a lot of Danny Glover moments with them. A lot of times I forget I'm almost 10 years older than Mike. I'm actually, matter of fact, I think I am more than 10 years older than you.
Yeah, basically, a little bit over.
Yeah, I'm over 10 years older than you, and Hammer, I'm about 10 years older than Hammer, and I'm a few years older than Graf too, and I forget that sometimes.
You pulled that Danny Glover when we went to that bar in Jersey City, and we're in there for not even 10 minutes, and a fight breaks out behind us.
You like, I gotta get out of here.
Nah, but I was chilling though. You know what I'm saying? I was chopping shit. I was chilling. You know what I'm saying? The thing is that I picked that whole situation apart.
Yeah.
I picked that situation apart like that. Now, see, that's where the age comes in at, right?
That's true. Yeah. And wisdom came in.
Yo, was I not wrong? Was I not wrong?
Nah, you was right.
Nope,
hey, but
right.
this is almost like you woke up late that Sunday.
Oh yeah,
and so we kind of even now, bro.
We cool, Mike. I'm cool, and I didn't wake up late. I was laying yards and yards of
I didn't want to say
and miles.
Gave yourself vertical.
Laying miles down.
Man.
I had to lay a few yards down, man.
We mess around, got yourself sick, bro.
Yo, Walt says, I got shoes older than wasted. Get that F out of here, Walt.
I'm just waiting for one day that we do a live. Wasted breaks down and does the John Witherspoon pop stance during a live. I'll be set.
Bang, bang, bang. Damn, Micah baby. Hammer looks older than all y'all though. Wasted finally seasoned like my brother. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you.
Hey,
Hammer,
much love, bro.
Yeah, much love. Yo, that's
You
effed up,
dork.
yo. It's effed up. Yo, I know. Ben Bad. Don't get mad at me because I'm not 198 years old like you and Walt.
Shout out to the get off my lawn gang, man.
Yo, he said, "Wait, I'm 52. I feel you too. I'm too old for this shit." Yeah, that's a fact, yo. They say Wasted was a Raider fan when the Raiders had 2 eyes.
Oh,
yo, Chris, get the F out of here. The F out of here. Yo, y'all keep disrespecting me. Been bad to the old guys. Yo, shout out to the Get Off My Lawn game. That's what it was started.
man.
Guys, really quickly, I want everybody to know we are starting the Wasted Talent drip line. Everybody on game days, I want you guys to tag me on Twitter, tag me on Instagram, Wasted Talent Raiders on both platforms, and show me your Raiders drip. I feel like Chillmore are some of the most stylish Raider fans as far as Raider gear. I want to see all your finest Raider drip. Go tag me. We're going to get this thing going. It's going to go viral every Sunday, y'all. Big Mike. Look, this is what I'm talking about, yo. This is what I'm talking about, man. This is what I'm talking about. So, Big Mike, man, really quickly, man. We were going over the Denver game. We kind of beat that to a fine pace. I mean, it was Mia Khalifa status. It's been beat. It's been beat. Right.
But we won't regret it this time. We won't
regret it, right? Let me ask you guys a question. Yes, I did root for the seniors, Matt Marinovich. Matt Marinovich with the fire mullet. Business in the front, party in the back.
Yeah, he got that Joe Dirt, man.
Yes, Joe Dirt in the place to be. Hammer always has to flex, man. Hammer has to go.
No, because I was planning on wearing this today anyways, and salute to Taino on this dope ass jersey.
Yeah, shout out to Taino Raider. But yo, I'm gonna be honest with John. You know what that's for? That is Hammer getting paid off of his free range fish market in his backyard, man. The free range fish market has been very profitable, especially with the strike that was impending. Right. People are gonna get all their seafood needs from Hammer's backyard. Yeah.
Y'all looking for shoreline workers now? No.
Yo, my guy, Dolph, you're about to be unceremoniously black. He goes, he means drip as in clothing, not gonorrhea. Yo, oh my gosh, yo. Yo, oh my God, yo. So Big Mike, have you been watching any of the Jet game?
Nah, man. I saw the score. Vikings were up 17-7 last time I checked, but
17-10 with 2 seconds left in the third.
2 seconds left in the third. Yeah, I had the Jets winning this game, man. Just because shorter distance travel, it does matter. The Jets have to rebound in some sort of way, and I'm just not sold with the Vikings being 4-0. I mean, they look the part right now. I'm not gonna lie to you, and they still got T.J. Hawkinson on the way in a couple of weeks. They got some guys still. They're not full strength yet, so I thought that maybe the Jets can catch them slipping in this one, but I mean, still got a whole quarter left. But yeah, we'll see with that one. We'll see.
Yeah, man, we will see. Yo, shout out to my guy Pride and Purpose. Shout out to you, man. I hope you're doing well. I hope you are mentally well. My guy Pride and Purpose recently lost his dad. Shout out to Pride and Purpose, man. I didn't want to bring that up because I know he's moving on and he's trying to get back into normal life. But I'm glad you over here rocking with us, my brother. Thank you for the $2 bomb, yo. Mile High Air. We have to pace ourselves today. Stu brought this up when we were talking. He was saying, when you play in Mile High, you want to get out there early. You want to get a good sweat, get warmed up early, get used to that air. Hopefully the Raiders are doing that. They get out there early. They start getting worked on and stuff like that, getting stretched out, getting warmed up. I think, the Raiders understand the assignment. Now, when they start bringing up the ownership that the Raiders have, kind of had over the Denver Broncos since we've been the Las Vegas Raiders, this is a big game for us, but this is an even bigger game for Denver. Now, Denver has their alumni weekend.
That's right.
Yep. Denver has been very cognizant of the fact that we have retained ownership over them since we have become the Las Vegas Raiders. They have not beaten us since we are the Las Vegas Raiders. Since we left. I hate when they bring stuff like that up because then it becomes a kind of a shit show for us.
Yeah.
Big Mike, really quickly, since you weren't on, how do you see the Raiders retaining ownership of the Denver Broncos and winning this football game, my brother?
They got to get the passing game going. I mean, you can get the run game started with the pass. I mean, we've said this week after week, but to me, I think they got to get Brock Bowers going. We got to establish that he's going to be the number one guy, the featured guy on this team moving forward. This has to be the game where we feature that. I mean,
who is that guy you're talking about?
Brock Bowers. But hey, like they got to get the dude going, man. They got to get him going. They got to feature him. We've been waiting for it. 10 targets at least. I said this for the last couple of weeks. 10 targets. Hey, hopefully all 10 he catches them. We got to get him with a big game right here. And then you can start, get the run started with the, through the pass and stuff. But, our focal point right now has got to be our tight end.
So Big Mike, we talked a lot ad nauseum about 12 personnel. Now, the Denver Broncos, I would say if they had a weakness on their defense, it would be their linebacking core. Would you agree?
Agreed.
How do we attack that weakness, man? Because Harrison Bryant is a guy that, to me, even when we had Michael Mayer, I was like, man, Harrison Bryant looks like every minute of the Mackey Award winner that he is. Harrison Bryant is a guy that, man, he is a steal. He's a guy that, the Raider fan base, we don't really talk a lot about, but Harrison Bryant has been a beast for the Raiders, man. I want to see the Raiders feature some pass plays that are designed to go to Harrison Bryant. I want to see him break this game open to kind of take the focal point off of Brock Bowers. So towards the end of the game, we could kind of, they don't know which way we're going with this. And I'd also like to see us have I would like to see us bring Dylan Labe in and line him up out wide, put him in a slot as a wide out. Get him out in open field, man, if he plays.
Just off the top of my head, first thing that pops in my head with that is let's run some mesh concepts. Let's run some mesh concepts and get these linebackers kind of confused where guys are going. They got to make a split second decision, especially off the mesh. You got one tight end on one side, you got another tight end on the other side. They're doing crisscross patterns, and the linebacker's kind of in a frozen situation. And then you throw it right after that. Like you gotta get them. You gotta get these linebackers moving. You gotta get them to make decisions. And I think crossing those linebackers together. I mean those tight ends together would be a good move.
Bro,
man.
It's funny because I'm laughing when you say running mesh concepts because I think that Luke Getsy unintentionally runs mesh concepts, but the way he schemes it up and guys running into each other.
Right. Yeah.
Like
let's call it clusterfuck.
Yeah. But to be honest with you, you're right. Right now, mesh concepts are classic linebacker beaters, man. Like rubs, picks, having players run across the field, you know what I mean, used against primarily man coverage. The thing is, the Broncos don't play a whole lot of man coverage with Vance Joseph. Vance Joseph is a guy who, they do play some man. Vance Joseph, and how much does Vance Joseph blitz, Hammer? Because I remember before Vance Joseph was like the mad bomber when it comes to blitzing.
He's up there. He's up there right now. Like the two teams that seem to blitz the most in the league right now are Minnesota and Denver.
Yeah. So Vance Joseph, now this using mesh concepts would probably be, a big thing if the Raiders can keep somebody back to kind of chip a running back that can, be good and be a good pass blocker. Now, when you look at the Raiders, the one thing that Alexander Mattison is very, very good at, and this is why I feel like Big Mike is always spot on, man, because Alexander Mattison is a terrific blocker from the running back position. He is terrific. This might be something that the Raiders need to employ early and often in the middle of this game, man.
Yeah. Another thing they got to look at is also the screen game. It's from the backfield. I mean, especially if they're going to be sending blitzes, we got to keep them kind of, not, they want to pin their ears back and send a bunch of people. We got to throw it right over their head. So the screen game might be part of the offensive strategy as well. I mean, on top of the mesh concepts.
Just don't overuse it, man. Just don't overuse it. That's where it gets annoying for Raider fans more than anything. Like same screen plays, and a lot of times they weren't working. Like, don't overuse that shit if you don't have to.
as my man David Walker said, I was about to bring this up. Yo, a lot of companies, they send the house a lot, man. So,
Yeah.
you know, Gardner Minshew has been a guy where, you know, he's missed guys. He's missed a lot of people. When you send the house like that, you have to be accurate. You got to get that ball out fast.
But the thing is, with his completion percentage, especially if it's on a blitz, like his completion percentage under pass plays under 2.5 seconds is actually better than his completion percentage over 2.5 seconds.
Hammer with the smack, as always.
Hey,
Hammer with the smack. So let me ask you a question, Hammer.
Okay.
Who do you think is going to be the recipient of some of that wealth?
You're gonna probably see Trey Tucker be one of those guys, like one of the guys that can hit it on quick slants or the quick drag routes. You can go to Tucker. You can realistically go to Brock as well, and even Jacoby. But whoever's lined up in the slot are going to be those guys that are going to feast today, especially in a situation like that when they're constantly playing under a heavy blitz package from Denver.
Yeah, man. I mean, listen, Vance Joseph is not a guy who does a lot of complicated scheming. He's very, very simplified when it comes to his playbook and stuff like that. And to be honest with you, that's one of the things that has made this Denver defense take a step forward this year. You know, Vance Joseph has made a playbook he simplified their playbook when he's come into the Denver Broncos so that they communicate a lot better, man. He's very, very blitz heavy. And he's always been the kind of defensive coach that's put his players in a position to succeed. He really has, man. Now, this is the thing about blitzing. You have some guys like Buddy Ryan, where Buddy Ryan was a great, great defensive coordinator, right? But he just used to send a house a lot. And then you have other defensive coordinators who do purposeful blitzing. I think that Patrick Graham is the same way, right? Vance Joseph is one of those guys where he dials up that blitz at the right time a lot of the times, man. Now, from a Raider offensive perspective, man, one way for you to really, really keep them on their heels is to have draw plays and have an effective run game. Today, do you think we see a heaping helping of, you know, Madison, Sincere McCormick, Dylan Labe, and really have a real deal running back by committee to get this thing going? Ride the hot hand, man. What do you guys think?
I think Sincere's gonna be as active, but I don't feel like Sincere's gonna be a guy getting as many reps as Amir Abdullah or even Dylan Laube today. I really don't.
Amir Abdullah, it's a very fine player. My guy S. Dot with the $10 smash. First off, our tight ends are pure pass catchers, and having them as wide receivers to block for the run is our best favor. A lot of D-backs getting thrown out of the club. I mean, what do you guys think about that, man? Schematically, I mean, Sean Estai is a big trenches guy, man. He is the Sanjit of the chat.
Yeah, I mean, I love trenches as much as the next person, but you know, I want to get the tight ends involved first. I want to, you know, develop the run, set up the run through the pass, short pass, of course. You know, I would love to go vertical, but if they're going to be cover zero, you know, they're going to test our offensive line. We might not be able to be, you know, go vertical the way we want. So let's attack them, you know, with short cross routes, you know, find Trey Tucker in open situations, yards after the catch, and then set up the run that way. You can run draw plays. You know, you can run counter, things like that. Like, you know, that's what I want to see as far as establishing the run. Let's do it through the pass first.
All right, now let me ask you a question. Now we've kind of got into what we need to do, right? The one thing we haven't done is how does our defense attack this Bronco offense? Now the Bronco offense is, you know, I mean, listen, it's not like it's a who's who. It's not like it's a who's who. You have a rookie quarterback, right? You have a rookie quarterback. You know, Marvin Mims Jr., you know, Josh Reynolds. Their offensive line is becoming very, very. They're playing well, man. You know, Garrett Bowles, Ben Powers, and Luke Waterberg, Quinn Miernez, and Alec Paskowitz. You know, Adam Troutman is not the best tight end in the world. You know, Greg DeLucia is okay. Cortland Sutton has been a Raider killer over his career. Even though they don't win, Cortland Sutton has always ate against us. This is a guy we got to pay attention to. Javonte Williams is also a guy that we got to pay attention to. They run with their fullback, and you got Below Nix. So you know, this is a Below Nix is a rookie who has not broken out this year. And I said earlier in the show, man, I'm praying that this is not a situation where Below Nix becomes Joe Montana against us. You know, how do you see the Raiders getting Blow Nicks on the ground and hitting his ass. You know what I mean? Without a Max Crosby. Like with Max Crosby is one thing. We don't know how healthy he's going to be. But how do you see the Raiders scheming up pressure to hit this kid?
Similar to the pressure that we applied on Deshaun Watson last week. And it doesn't matter who it is on that defensive line, but the pressure from them is what's going to cause the problems. We talked about this earlier. Bo Nix, 1 touchdown, 4 interceptions.
Shout out.
As long as that,
sorry.
Go ahead, bro.
No, I didn't mean no, go ahead. As long as I'm sorry, Hammer. Go ahead.
As long as that pressure comes from our defensive line and Bo Nix is constantly getting knocked around, they're going to force his hand, and he's going to have some erratic throws and more turnovers, more opportunities for us, more opportunities for our offense.
So to me, this is a Jack Jones special today, everybody.
Yeah,
Jack Jones,
Isaiah
Palmau special. I think Isaiah Palmau wants to, shout out to him. Congratulations to him. He's just welcomed the new son. I think this is going to be an Isaiah Palmau and Jack Jones special today. I expect for the Raiders to have at least 2 turnovers generated on this defense today for us to win this football game. We're going to need them. My guy, Chris for Raiders, salute to Big Mike, just keeping the lights on over there, Big Mike Raiders, man. Shout out to him.
You, bro.
$2 smash, man. Appreciate you, man. My guy, Raider Kev, is in the place, man. Yo, make sure you guys pay your bar tabs. That's the best way to get us in the algorithm. Go hit that like button. Go hit the like button over at Big Mike Raiders, too, man. Yo, shout out to all of y'all. Yo, my guy, Walt versus Blow Nicks. You have to stop him from getting first downs with his legs. And when he does get out there and he becomes a runner, he's fair game. It's time to hit his ass. Go out there. Look, even if you got to take a penalty, knock his ass out. Knock him out. The F out of here, him running around here, juking and jiving like he could just run around the damn place like that. Hit him. My guy S. Dot with the $10 bomb. Watch that McAllister run outside, Brock and Bryant both at the same time on the same play through D-backs, throwing D-backs out the club like Gronk. It's hilarious. Shout out to my guy S. Dot with the $10 smash, man. Appreciate you, my brother. So guys, man, I want to ask everybody, but we're going to put a bow in this Denver game. Predictions, I got the Raiders winning this game.
Yeah.
I have us retaining ownership.
Yep.
I have us winning this game. I hope we win this game. I'm praying we win this game. But I have a clear and concise method for us to win this game because, Robert Spillane, this defense is playing out of their mind. This defense understands the assignment. I think that this team in general feels a little bit of a responsibility to play above their head because of this Devontae Adams stuff.
Yeah.
Because of Max Crosby getting hurt. I think this is a very, very, very close team. I think this team wants to prove that Antonio Pierce is who he is. I think that, some of the younger guys that are getting more reps are going to be better. I have this being a game where Tyree Wilson also plays well today. I think that, we've been putting the bat signal for Tyree Wilson to show up and to show the potential that he had coming out of Texas Tech. I think that this is a Tyree Wilson special as well. Tyree Wilson will have the breakout game of his career. I think I have Tyree Wilson with a sack.
Yeah.
I do.
See that.
I do. Because, and I'm going to tell you why, because Bo Nix is one of those kind of quarterbacks that, he eats with his legs. He eats with his legs. You got Christian Wilkins putting that pressure up the middle. The shortest distance between 2 points is a straight line. I believe Christian Wilkins and that defensive front in the middle, and that's something that we have not had, right?
Yeah.
Our defensive tackles will flush Bo Nix right into the waiting arms of Tyree Wilson. And Tyree Wilson will have a coming out party this game. What say you, Big Mike and Hammer?
You know what? Like, I like Tyree Wilson. I like that he's building on what he's been doing. Like, he seems to be getting better week by week. My thing with Tyree Wilson is, and I saw every single play from last week. He had 84 point whatever PFF, right? He needs a second move, bro. He likes the bull rush. He has good extension on guys. He doesn't let people get hands on him. But if he did at least a push pull, then we'd be in business. And a push pull is you pushing them, you yank them back. As soon as they start gaining their ground, you feel that, and then you pull them back. You know what I mean? Like, at least a secondary move. Once he does that, he's in business. Now, hopefully he finds that this week. But I think you're right. I think that is going to be one of his better games this week. 1 sack. And I got the Raiders winning this game 16-13.
McHammer.
But before I give my take,
F out of here.
I'm gonna have to use your own. I'm gonna have to use your own soundbite against you because I'm just in fucking utter shock right now. But
Oh my!
you of all people to say Tyree is going to have a breakout game. Holy shit.
Man.
I never thought I would have saw the day.
Yeah, I never thought I would have saw the day either. I never thought I would see the day either, man. Listen, Hammer, but I'm going to tell you something, man. I have to be honest. I got to call it how I see it. The Denver Broncos line is decent, but this is one of those games having a pedestrian rookie quarterback who likes to get out there and run. These are one of those games where you're going to have up the middle of that defense. You're going to have a lot of pressure in Bo Nix's face. He is not used to dealing with that NFL pressure.
But this is the one thing I've said about Tyree, and people just seem to continuously go off of the stat lines that they see in the paper the next morning. It doesn't matter defensively what you're doing. As long as you are wreaking havoc, it doesn't have to show up on the stat line. If you're putting the pressures there, if you're shedding blocks and making some type of play happen, doesn't necessarily have to be a sack. But if one of your other teammates is getting the job done, then cool. Stop with this whole thing that this guy's a bust because he ain't showing up in your stat line. But I think that. Go ahead.
No, that's me. I cut you off again. I'm sorry.
I think his contributions right now are good enough to where people don't need to be like, oh, he's a bust. Just because he doesn't have like 5-6 sacks right now. Like, doesn't mean shit if he's still contributing and helping this defense shut down another team's offense. Point blank period, the end.
Well, Hammer, can you call yourself a man if you don't even have one sack?
You're disgusting. You are, see, this ooh. Ultimately, I said it before, it's going to start in the trenches for us on both sides of the ball. You're a jackass. Again, JPJ being there and for our offensive line definitely paid dividends last week, and I think that that's only going to carry over into this week. I think Minshew has a better performance than he has ultimately these first couple of weeks of the season. Get all these guys involved again. The short passing game will definitely go a long way today against this defense. I'm going to go 24-17 Raiders.
Hammer McHammerlin is always right on point. Yo, we have another prediction. My guy, Pride and Purpose. Jacorian gets his first pick today. My hot take. I like it. I love it. Sign it up. Jacorian special. Yo, my dog, Ty Davis. Is Tommy E playing today? Yes, he is playing today.
Yes, he is.
Tommy E's playing today. Listen, you're going to have the insane. I'm going to call this linebacking court the insane asylum.
That's what we're calling him. The psych ward. There you go.
I like it.
Yo, DeMarcus Webb says, wasted, and Mike think Tyree will play well. Oh, Lord, we are in the end of time. What the F is going on? Yo, can't we be objective sometime, DeMarcus?
Sorry, this is, you know what the fuck you doing.
Can't we? The F is going on here. The F is going on here, man.
Man.
Damn it. Yo, my God, can't get right. It's about to be blocked again. All this sack talk has me wanting to hit the sack for a cat nap. You're about to be blocked. I don't care. F out of here, kid.
What we talking about?
I don't know why, but you should be. Bringing up sacks like that. What the F is wrong with you, man? Yo, EPA, Tyree is practice squad. Get the F out of here.
This dude is the worst. It's not even a wet
EPA has the worst
anymore,
take
man.
ever. You have the worst takes ever, EPA. Stop trolling. About to be unceremoniously blocked. Yes, man. My guy Shannon Loves. He's slow motion off the line. Looking lost, continually looking the same since last season. Is basically a bust in the making. This kid isn't good, point blank, period, yo. Damn. Shannon Lusk with some harsh criticism of Tyree Wilson, contradicting what Mike and I am saying. Shannon Lusk, let me tell you something. Tyree Wilson is a kid who every guy does not develop. They don't develop right off the bat. It might be the third season. Colton Miller was a third season guy, right? Mm-hmm. I am not willing to throw the baby out with the bathwater. Do I think it's likely that he becomes a star and he lives up to his 7th overall pick draft? That's a stretch, right? But he does have the prerequisite skills and work ethic. And those are two things. Once you add that together, man, and also being healthy is another piece of the equation, right? Mm-hmm. So you got to have the stars to line up for you to get a star player. But the one thing I would like to see Tyree Wilson do is go with Max Crosby to the jiu-jitsu gym and learn how to do a little hand fight.
Yes.
A little kung fu, damn it. A little kung fu here. Guys, listen, we've been rocking and roll for an hour and a half, right? I want you guys to get your gambling advice in. I want you to get your fantasy football advice in. It is 12:20. Everybody, you have 40 minutes to get your fantasy football roster set. Guys, we are throwing the beacon up. Hammer, could you please come out with some great sound for everybody to know it's time to get the beacon going? Hammer, please. 1, 2, 3, and super producer Hammer comes up with. It's time. That's right. Go out there. Everybody, get your gouted feet off of the bed. Go out there. Get your fat little fingers out there, and you go and set your fantasy football rosters. Get your questions in. We got over 500 in the room. Get wasted with your brother Wasted, Big Mike, and Hammer, and play your bar tabs, everybody. What the F is going on here? F is going on here, man. All by peep. They said, Hammer the charisma vacuum. Oh, get the F out of here, man. You leave Hammer alone. Hammer is oozing machismo. He reminds me of Razor Ramon circa 1992. The F is wrong with you guys, man. The F is wrong with you guys. Yo, shout out to BetUS, guys. Wait a minute. I got to get this in. BetUS, we've gone over 2 hours, so we got to let you guys know. For your first 3 deposits up to $2,000, right? Your first deposit will be 150% of your deposit. The second two will be 125%. The most comprehensive sports book on the market. Go over there to BetUS. Use YouTube 150 for that promo code. Let me tell you something, guys. We got everything from football to the NBA, because the NBA is starting to get going. Preseason's going. The NHL. The sports equinox is about to happen because all 4 major sports will be played on the same day. We have, MLB. We're in the playoffs right now. We're juking and jiving. Let me tell you guys something. The Yankees got that win yesterday too. So listen, guys, go on over there. Go to BetUS. Use YouTube 150. Tell them Wasted Talent sent you guys. And this stream has been powered by BetUS, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat, yo. Let's get to rocking and rolling, juking and jiving, man. My guy, Jack Burton, is in the place. Plainfield's very own, the Queen City. Wasted. I got rid of that nasty 17 in my name. That's right.
I noticed that. Yeah, I noticed
right.
that.
Jack Burton 37, baby.
I love it.
You got to always put the legends, man. Look, we have a lot of turnover here. It's got to be the legends, man. Got to be the legends, man. Shout out to y'all. So, guys, do you have any fantasy football stuff? Okay, right. My guy, Danny Malero. Raiders money line. Panthers +4. Commanders 3. And the Saints +5. Parlay it. Shout out to Danny Malero with that. And listen, guys, bet at your own risk, too. We over here at Raider Nation Unlimited, Big Mike Raider, and Hammer, we are giving you just advice. Do it with what you will. But don't be coming to me when you lose your shirts, everybody. God damn it. My guy, Walt, I'm betting going Rams running back Lawrence McCutcheon over Vikes Chuck Foreman or BetUS. Walt, you're about to be unceremoniously blocked, living in the F is wrong with you.
Jack.
Guys, talking about the 60s and 70s. What the F is wrong with you? See, it's funny. Walt doesn't think we know the histrionics of football, but we know Chuck Foreman with the spin. And you tell a friend to tell a friend, Fonseca.
Yes, sir.
You damn right, guys.
So there were two questions that were asked already. One pertaining to the running backs, the other pertaining to quarterbacks for your starts. Somebody asked Kareem Hunt or Alexander Madison. I'm going Kareem Hunt. Quarterback, Jaden Daniels or CJ Stroud. CJ Stroud I have a feeling is going to be in for a very long day. I'm going with Jaden Daniels over Cleveland, against Cleveland rather.
Oh, yes, definitely. Jaden Daniels, listen, dual threat quarterbacks, and this is a wasted word of wisdom for all you fantasy football players, man. When you talk about dual threat quarterbacks in the context of fantasy football, you always go dual threat. They can have a dog shit day throwing the football, but they can have a tremendous day running the football. And with Jaden Daniels is looking like he's right at the top of the hierarchy in dual threat quarterbacks, man. Oh, and he looks like he's seeing the field better. So I think you're going to get a little bit of both. You're going to get some steaming Willie Beeman action right now. Yeah. Steaming Willie Beeman.
I just answered that. Kareem Hunt over Madison.
Yo, you got anything to add to that, Big Mike?
Yeah, I was saying, Jaden Daniels, he's doing his thing. He's balling out. But I just think that the Browns are going to answer on defense this week. And because of that, I will go CJ Stroud. Just me personally. I see a shootout in Houston this week. Bills and Texans today, not this week. But I see a shootout. I think CJ Stroud is going to have a big game. Just my gut feeling. It says on the chart, go Jaden Daniels right here, start sit grade of an A right here. CJ Stroud start sit grade of a B+, but I'm going CJ Stroud, man. I'm going CJ Stroud.
CJ Stroud, man.
Tank Dell's back too. So, you got another weapon over there too.
Hey, really quickly, I want to pause Walt real quick. Walt, I know you don't play the pause game because you are 139 years old, but you got to chill, Walt. Saints have good D.
Hey, no Diddy, man. No Diddy.
Chill, Walt. What the F is going on here, Walt? You got to relax. Yo, my guy David Zahn is in the place, man. Shout out to Dave Zahn, man. Shout out to my guy, man. Dave Zahn, we missed you. We never knew ye. What happened? You did not come down to Bar A.
He had chores to do.
He had chores
to do because he called the I think it was the same day or the very next day he called and he was like apologizing 1,000 times over. But he had chores. Zahn,
you will be put in the figure four the next time we meet and be slapped in the stomach like Nature Boy Ric Flair. The F is going on, David Zahn. I was looking for you, damn it. Dave Zahn. Man. Nah, I know, bro. Listen, if anybody is the king of family stuff to do, it is wasted talent. Bro.
Yeah, that's a fact.
I am the king of that, bro. Yo, shout out to Dave Zahn. We'll link up on the next trip, bro. Yo, oh, damn. Oh, man, I had to keep my dad off the roof, brother. Oh, yeah, hell yeah. You got to, bro. Oh, man. Look, in all seriousness, I had a friend growing up whose old man was trying to do their roof, and he became a quadriplegic. He fell off the roof.
Oh, hell yeah. See, that's
Yeah, man. Yeah, you got to keep the old man off the roof, brother.
Yeah.
James Cook.
Yeah, yes, of course, ARB. Hammer and Graphic Raider always do the live stream together. They will be in a place. I think they're going to have Bet Locker in there today. They're going to be juking and jiving. It is going to be a most splendiferous occasion, man.
And right now, I'm actually on the fence when we finish this live because we still have about, 3.5 hours till kickoff. I'm thinking about packing some of this stuff up and taking a trip.
All right. Where you going?
We're taking a trip too.
Thinking about going to Bar A.
What, today?
Yeah.
Hammer.
Phil Villapiano's there.
Yeah. Hey, Hammer. Listen, man. You
don't pull up on the show inebriated like last time.
No, I would do it before. I wouldn't. I would do it before the game.
You get your show blocked, bro.
That'd be even better, man. You're gonna see Hammer riding down the Garden State Parkway like the Wicked Witch of the West. Oh my God! Yeah. What?
I'm thinking about it, but I think I'm gonna stay home. I don't know.
You're gonna be driving to get down there on time, man.
It only take me an hour and a half. It only take me like hour 15, hour and a half. Man, nothing.
Yo, what? He's like,
fucking idiot.
Yeah, no.
Oh my God.
The F is just happening in this show. What happened? I blame Dave Zahn for this. This is a Dave Zahn special.
Bro, that's hilarious.
Yo, man. Yo, they say Hammer streaking through the quad like Frank. Yo, my God, what the hell is going on here?
Streaking.
Yeah, yo, this is a Dave Zahn special. As soon as Dave Zahn, the environment changes when Dave Zahn comes in the room.
Man,
when Dave Zahn and Bryce B come into the room, can't get right. Anthony, Ty Davis. I'm trying to tell you guys something. The environment always changes. It careens off the cliff, man. Yo,
we're going streaking through the quad.
My guy, Dan Tisha, Phil be 3 sheets to the win by the time you get there, and that'll make it all the better. Just make sure you have the bleep button ready, man.
And I don't know if I'd much rather do it before he starts drinking.
How do I know the Wicked Witches? Listen, I am 197 years old, man.
Bro, that's what had me dying, bro.
Look, man, I grew up with, like, you gotta understand. So we didn't have a lot of options in TV back in the day. Yeah. Look, everybody gather around the fire. Enough of that, Hammer, before you get us blocked. Yo, listen, gather around the fire. There's another wasted talent. Get off my lawn moment. Look, back in the day, you know what I'm saying? Hey, man. I'm going to talk like Gru. Hey, man, back in the day, man. They used to show the Wizard of Oz, man, in black and white. You guys remember black and white TV, man? You guys ever remember watching The Flying Nun, little Dobie Gillis, little Gilligan's Island? You guys remember that? A little Bewitched back in the day. We didn't have a lot of options on TV, man. We didn't have a lot of options. And they would show the Wizard of Oz and bullshit like that, and Laurel and Hardy and all that nonsense, man. You imagine watching all of that crap? The March of the Wooden Soldier and all of that crap. We used to have to watch all
half the shit you just said, bro.
Having one TV, having the floor model television with the little TV on top. The floor model TV doesn't work. Technicolor, all of the bad Ted Turner renditions of old movies. Yes. Let me tell y'all. I remember the only shit that was on TV to watch and reruns that you were excited about was watching, freaking Good Times and freaking watching What's Happening.
I mean, I still like those shows, bro.
Yeah, I love
Wasted still watches 227. Every once in a while he watches Dynasty as well, just to have
You're
that.
damn right. I love 227. I love 227, and I loved Jack A with the big bazooms back in the day. But watch the Three Stooges. The Three Stooges.
Yeah.
You ever see little Three Stooges? Little whoop.
Man.
Yeah. Little of that. The Flintstones, all of that.
Man.
Yo, Fraggle Rock when cable came. I remember when cable came.
Fraggle Rock was the shit.
Bro, I remember cable when you had the box with the string to turn the TV, and then you'd have to you have to make the button to make the TV come in clear, and it had snow hammer. You don't remember that? Get your young ass out of here.
Yo, Crispin, you just became my best friend, bro. You just became my new best friend.
You're about to get blocked.
Oh, damn.
Never the Wayans brother Martin is way funny. You wilding, bro. I love the Wayans. No. Yeah, wasted. Listen, I do watch the Golden Girls. Y'all don't give it the F you talking about. I do watch the Golden Girls. That's right.
Man, it's probably the best. I watched
Matlock.
Listen, all the TV, bro.
See, this is the thing y'all don't understand. Listen, if you got a grandmother or an old auntie that used to have to hang out with in the summertime, sometimes you watch Matlock, Perry Mason, all of that shit.
Mm-hmm.
You watch In the Heat of the Night. My grandmother's house watching In the Heat of the Night. And I'll be like, why the fuck is Archie Bunker? Bro, I used to be like, why is Archie Bunker talking with a southern accent? What the F is going on here? What the hell happened to Archie Bunker?
Man.
Man. Yo, the Golden Girls was funny as shit. And Blanche would get it. Nah, she's disgusting. I'm sorry. Bro. Yo, I know why you ain't VHF. What the hell happened here? Is this a football show or not?
You're the one that took the scroll down memory lane.
The Dukes of Hazzard, yeah, of course the Dukes of Hazzard, man. With the racism mobile. yo, they said, oh yeah. Sophia was the youngest. Estelle Getty was the youngest. She used to have to wear a wig to make her look older. The grandmother was actually the youngest person on the show.
That's crazy. I didn't know that.
Yeah, Betty White actually was the oldest. Amber, what the F is going on here, man?
He said Dukes of Hazzard.
Daisy Dukes, yes. Daisy Dukes. Listen, man. I listen, I'm gonna tell you something, man. The woods were created down below when Daisy Duke used to come on the screen back in the day, man.
Yeah.
The woods were created down in the low, man.
Yes, sir.
Yo, I do not look like Raleigh from Maine, man. That is a very, very that is somebody block Westwood right now. Block him right now. You're like, what's good Deacon Fry?
This shit is really going back and forth in the fourth quarter. Minnesota's up 20-17 with 5:30 left.
Who gives an F? Whoever wins, loses, win, lose, or draw. But listen, guys, do me a favor. Before we get off the air, we're almost 2 hours going into this.
Yep.
Do me a favor. Fantasy football, gambling advice, before you guys get unceremoniously blocked. The F is going on here.
Come on, man.
But, Ben Bad, Blanche gave you a Woody, old man. Listen, you took one of the Golden Girls to the prom. He took B. Arthur to the prom.
What the?
Him and B. Arthur did the Urkel together.
The Urkel.
I'm going to tell you why that's funny. I want every single one of you guys, when you get off of the show before the games, go Google the American Comedy Awards, like back in the 90s, where B. Arthur and Jaleel White did the Urkel together. You will laugh your ass off hearing B. Arthur say, "Do the Urkel, do the Urkel." Bro, I'm trying to tell you.
That shit is funny. I didn't even see it yet, bro. That shit is hilarious.
Listen, I'm gonna be honest with you, yo. If you guys want to see where the woods were created down below, Winona from Good Times, Tootie, but not Tootie. Well, yeah, Tootie when she got older, right?
She got older.
And when Janet Jackson was I think she was Charlene.
Mm-hmm.
When Janet Jackson was on Different Strokes. And she was Willis's girlfriend. I used to be like, God damn.
What about old girl on Good Times too?
Oh, Thelma, definitely. Thelma and Winona. I said Winona and Thelma, but Thelma was crazy, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, Betty. Yo, he said, you guys are sick. Yo, they said Wasted took Mae Young to the prom. Yo, man, was she give birth to like a foot or some shit like that? What was it again?
Yeah, it was a hand. What was it? A hand?
It was a hand.
Yeah,
it was a hand, right? It was a plastic foot. Yo, Betty White said, man, sit your ass down. Yeah, crazy. Oh my God, the most is in the place. You know it wouldn't be a show if AOC incoming. It's not. God, I don't think anybody gives a damn. Yo, bro. Yo, somebody said Wasted used to watch My Three Sons. No, I never did. The only thing was funny about My Three Sons when Beavis and Butthead made fun of it. Like, gee, Chip. Yo, they say Getsy is the Uncle Eddie of the Shanahan tree. Yo, Getsy is the Uncle Fester of the Shanahan tree.
Oh my God.
The F is going on. My man, he said, y'all went back to the 70s and didn't say Pam Grier crazy. I'm talking about on television. Pam Grier was in movies. Listen, man, I became a man in coffee where I saw them titties. I became a man, man. What the F are you talking about? Pam Grier, man. Just point out like this. I remember it, damn it.
Yeah, man.
Yo, Wasted was in the episode when Urkel turned into Bruce Lee. That was nasty work. That was nasty work, yo. That's when you knew that Family Matters jumped the shark.
Yeah,
it was time to take it off the air.
Yeah, I agree. They stayed like 3 seasons too long, bro. They stayed way too long, man.
I think it went to shit when it moved to CBS. Realistically,
that was.
I don't even remember that. I was driving and having relations with the young ladies at that point. I was not watching. I was out laying yards and yards and yards of pipe down. Yards, miles of pipe back then. Yo, I used to watch Mr. Ed. Listen. I once knew a girl who looked like Mr. Ed. Shout out to Ty Davis. Shout out to you, Ty Davis. Hold on. Shout out to you. Hold on. Wait, yo, my guy Chris B. Jefferson hands down looking trash today, man. Jefferson hands looking trash today. Oh, Justin Jefferson? I don't know who we're talking about. Yo, DeMokes was a big Shirley fan. Big Shirley fan, and he was also a Shirley Hempel fan from What's Happening. DeMokes. Sure.
Yeah.
No Roger, no rerun, no rent, man. Yo, Wasted and Hammer, perfect strangers. So let me ask you a question. Who's Balky and who's Larry?
You're Balky.
I'm Balky. Fuck you.
You're Balky.
Are we gonna do the happy dance next time we see each other? What else going on? Yeah. Yo, Dan Teaser says he's laying miles of pipe, 6 inches at a time. Shout out to you, Dan Teaser. Shout out to you, Dan Teaser, man. It's a great show. It's a don't you be ridiculous. Cotton Larry. Yo, listen. Yeah, cousin Larry, bro. Yo, wait. Given Wasted situation. Wait. It must have been hundreds. You get the F out of here. How the hell you know my situation? The F, we're not gonna careen into this. The F are you talking about? Pause too. Pause, Sir Lister. You about to be Hammer? Could you please tell him that he's about to be unceremoniously blocked? You're about to be unceremoniously blocked. That's right. That is effing right, yo. We listen. Thank you guys for the laughs. I appreciate it too. Guys, listen, we're almost 2 hours and we're gonna go another 10 minutes. We're gonna get out of here, man. Guys, listen. Let's get this back into a football perspective. We talked about the Broncos game. We did a little fantasy football, not a whole lot, man. Bosom Buddies was horrible. It was horrifying to watch Tom Hanks and Peter Scolari or whatever his name was dress up, and Tom Hanks was one of the ugliest women I've ever seen. Yo, man, my guys.
Oh my God.
What the yo, thick frame girls have more bounce. You damn right, Ben Bad. Ben Bad, the chubby chaser himself.
Chunky dunker over here, bro.
Yeah, the chunky dunker himself, Ben Bad. Back in the day. Getting some big girls over the shopping cart. Yeah. Oh my God, man.
I got a feeling we ain't gonna be talking about football, are we?
I don't think so. What the F is going on here, guys? Bring it back to football.
You're gonna have to take this entire live and chop it up, bro, because just have a whole bunch of
Yo, this is what happens all the time. Hey, why not? Well, fat chicks need love too. The F, man.
What are we talking about?
What's wrong with the big girls sometime, man? Listen, every now and again, man. I have dipped my Dunkin' Donut. Listen, every now and again, times are rough. Times don't even got to be rough. So there's some pretty big girls now. Sometimes, man. Listen, I like beautiful women, bro. I don't, you know what I'm saying? I've always been like that. I like beautiful women. They come in all shapes and sizes, bro. I don't discriminate. As the great and powerful Pun said, I regulate every shade of the ass.
Yo, Akon said, Thea, yo, I'm done.
Thea,
done.
Yo, you got to chill, yo. My drill sergeant once said, big girls are like mopeds. Fun to ride. Don't let your friends catch you. F out of here, man. Yo. The F is going on.
I'm using that one.
The F is going on here, man.
Yo.
Yes, yo. Listen, man, what the F is going on? Hit the 280 mark like John Cena. What the F are we talking about? Wow. Yo, I still don't think Bo Fix is that good. I think he sucks too. The Wasted Talent Show brought to you by old school TV shows. You damn right, man. Yo, Shalib is in the place, yo. They said, yo, oh man, the big gulp. Yo, everybody, they said, I started it. Been bad, you started it. Yo, listen, I'm gonna be real with you guys. I'm gonna order in the chat. Thank you, Walt. Thank you, Walt. You know who I blame for this? Yeah. I blame Dave Zahn for this.
Zahn started this.
I blame Dave Zahn for this 100%. This is Dave Zahn's
fault, bro.
What happened? Hammer.
It's all Zahn's fault.
They're getting Jets are getting into Vikings territory. They're just outside the 50. That was a really good pass.
Yeah, and that was been bad getting in the territory of all the prerequisite thick girls. Yo, he said once again, enjoy yourself. The Rick James of the Shieldmore chats.
Be merry.
Enjoy your ass.
Yo, my God, the most with $2 holler, man. She got to be too something to do something. That's what I'm talking about, man. Yo, my God, Saleem gifted 5 Rated Nation Unlimited memberships. Thank you for supporting the channel, yo. Yo, said thank you at David Zahn. Yo, Mr. Akon, 1st and 10 on HBO. Now, this is how I know he's around my age, yo. Y'all don't remember that show, do y'all? It was a football show about a fictitious football team called the California Bulls. O.J. Simpson was on that show.
Oh, Lord.
Played a man named TD. He was a retired football player and everything. It was a funny show. Funny show. Funny show. Great show. 1st and 10, yo. Shout out to him, yo.
Yeah, I never heard of that.
Walt. Hey, Walt, again. Somebody pause Walt again. The F. Just season his meat. Walt. What the F? Walt. Hammer. You know what needs to be done. You're about to be unceremoniously blocked. Yes, Walt, please. Walt, this is a PG show, Walt.
Hey, no Diddy, man. No Diddy.
It is the effing daytime, Walt. Man, talking about seasoning meats and all this nitrates and nonsense going on here. What is going on with you, man? Oh my God, Rated Nation 4 and 5. Let's get this dub there. Hope everyone in the chat comes to play. Yo, listen, guys.
Nitrates and nonsense.
Yo, wait. Hey, Dave Zahn, the Rick James in the chat says, Walt, at your age, your meat should already be well seasoned.
Hey, no Diddy, man. No Diddy.
That's it, bro.
Yo,
That's it, man. Come
that's
on.
it. That's it. Grand opening, grand closing.
Yo,
You got people coming home from church, man.
right.
Listen, everyone that just came back from church, I need you guys to go run back to church right now and get your souls cleansed. The F. I blame this is Hammer's fault. Hammer and Dave's on 100%, man. Yes,
Bro.
yes. Oh, what the F? Crypto. Somebody block Crypto. The F is going on. Never mind,
damn,
big
bro.
You blocked. The F is going on. F it. Crypto, man. The F is going on. Yo, Leaky T, he goes, bro, my pastor asking me why I'm laughing hecka hard. He goes, I'm blaming y'all. Listen, the Lord knows. Yes, you all need him. You all need him right now. On a Lord's Day. You guys are here with this dead filth. Got Big Mike up here crying and stuff.
Oh man.
F is going on here, man. Yo,
Man,
it's been bad. I am not putting that up. Ben Bad has been blocked for the day, man.
Yeah, that's a wrap.
Yo, they said Wasey used to work out with the aerobics lady at PBS. Oh, bro. Yo, guys, shout out to Super Dave Osborne. Shout out to rest in peace to Super Dave Osborne as well. A funk house from Curb Your Enthusiasm. And also, Westwood, if I used to work out with the aerobics lady, you used to be Slim Goodbody. Remember Slim Goodbody back on PBS? Yo, Westwood actually was a stunt double for Larry Fishburne when he played on Pee Wee's Playhouse.
Cowboy Curtis.
Cowboy Curtis. He was a stunt double. Effing stunt. Yo, this is why we are Raider Nation. There's no one like us. There's not. I'm telling you right now, yo, my guy. Well, I do love you for as long as you all stay off my lawn. That's right, Walt. Love you all, man. Appreciate you for pulling up everything.
I just
man.
looked up Slim Goodbody, bro. I'm done, bro.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry for being so old, guys. Listen, man. Yo,
he said, wasted sung the Reading Rainbow intro.
Bro, listen. Yo, listen, I was singing it. Yo, listen, I was doing it like an old R&B. Yo, they got me on the cover of the Reading Rainbow single, like Luther Vandross and Teddy Pendergrass laying like this. And Michael Jackson.
You got a book in front of you, man. Hey, that's
yeah, like that. Like, yo, I'm laying on the book like Luther Vandross and Teddy Pendergrass and all of them. Yo, you just wait for the Richard Simmons. Yo, leave Richard Simmons alone, man. Richard Simmons has passed away, man. I didn't even know he was still alive. I found out he passed away earlier this year, man. Shout out to Richard Simmons, man. Richard Simmons had one of the coldest half-rows there's ever been. Shout out to him, man. He's never ever made me want to get in. You know what? F out of here with that hammer. Cut this out. There's no butterflies in the sky over here. Yeah, Dave gone. Yeah, Richard Simmons. Richard Simmons passed away earlier this year. Richard Simmons, and it's funny because they're gonna do a biopic, and Pauly Shore will be playing Richard Simmons. Everybody,
stop.
What?
Yo, Pauly, who looks more like Richard Simmons than Pauly Shore at this point in his life?
Yeah, that's true.
Pauly Shore, baby.
I would have said Carrot Top, but he's all on HGH. So yeah.
Nah, Carrot Top looks like fucking a mutant right now, man.
Yeah,
he looks like the hell spawn of, like, yo, no, like that said no. He goes, oh no, my God, no, that's amazing. Pauly Shore does the wheeze, chilling with the weasel, the wheeze will be played. What the hell happened here?
I don't know. It's a wrap, bro. We cook, bro. The show's good.
Yo, Tease said I'm wearing the Richard Simmons Dolphin shorts just for you, Tease. Just for you. Listen, I do have some Raider Richard Simmons shorts that I will never ever wear. Get the F out
no
of
Diddy, man. No Diddy.
Block for that. It's a wrap. Yo, Hammer definitely used to watch Lamb Chops play along.
I hated that show, actually.
You love it. Yeah, they had good stuff for you.
Show. No,
I hated when Lamb Chops Play Along was on.
Educational, man.
Bro, you know what's funny about Lamb Chops Play? My niece, my oldest niece, I used to watch my niece for my sister a lot of times. She loved that freaking show. She loved that and Barney.
Yeah.
My oldest niece. Man, silver spoons. Yo, nobody's more of a mutant than the QB the Saints drafted. Oh man, Robinson or ATN?
You're talking about Brian Robinson or Bijan Robinson?
Bijan Robinson or Brian? Yo, which Robinson, bro?
Yeah, they're saying Etienne might be traded too. Actually,
yeah, I know he hasn't been getting a lot of snaps. That other running back they got down there is balling out. I would say Robinson, either Bijan, Brian, whoever.
No, if it's
Robinson.
Brian, start Travis. But if it's Bijan, I need to look back at this shit.
Yeah, Bijan, man.
Wait,
listen.
no, they just played on Thursday.
So you're talking about Brian Robinson.
Start Etienne.
Start Etienne, but they're talking about trading the guy, right? And he hasn't been getting the lion's share of the snaps down there in Jacksonville, bro. And Bijan played on Thursday, so you know what I'm saying? It's got to be Brian, right? So I would take the kid from the Redskins, man, because they're going to be running that read option. You're going to have to hand that football to him a lot more. Now, 18 is a beast. He is a beast, but it seems like he's kind of getting played out of that running back one position. Yeah. How many snaps has he gotten this year? Let's take a look on PFF really quickly.
And that's the game. Rodgers just threw an interception with 44 seconds left.
Oh, well.
Oh, damn. I mean, good. He stinks. He needs Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
I mean, he needs Devontae Adams for a first-round pick. Now, this season, guys, really quickly before we get out of here, Travis Etienne Jr. has not been the greatest. 46 carries, 211 rushing yards, 2 rushing touchdowns. So for the fantasy perspective, I can see it. Plus grades in PFF, but if you start looking at, the one fumble, 211 rushing yards, only 46 carries over 4 games. Yeah. That's not a heavy workload, man.
Yeah, his season high was 13 this season against the Browns. So
yeah, man. I don't know, man. I mean, Hammer, would you like to re-amend that advice?
Go with Brian. See what happens.
I would go Brian here, man. I would go Brian.
Hey guys, can I? Yeah, is Sam Darnold the comeback player of the year so far? He probably is, right? But what I will say is with that Rodgers pick and this Jet loss,
yesterday's price is not today's price.
That's the great Joe Crack the Don has told you. The price has gone through the roof for Devontae Adams. I think right now Aaron Rodgers is probably getting carried back into the locker room on security's back, like Dave Chappelle in the Diddy sketch. Yep. And he's probably saying, "Hey man, shut the studio down, man. Listen, man, give me Devontae Adams and some Cambodian titty milk." He's saying it right now, bro. Shut the studio down, man.
Hey, Q and Hammer Q. There we go. There we go.
You made my day.
Yo, yes. Oh, yes. Aaron Rodgers.
Man, only the best.
He's probably tearing the locker room right now. Yeah. He's probably tearing the locker room up. Listen, a second pick and Garrett or a third and Garrett Wilson, like your life depended on it. A third in Breece Hall, like your life depended on it. Mm-hmm. I will take it. Breece now, Hall, really quickly before we get out of here, I want to talk about something. Mark Davis has been omnipresent in the Raiders hierarchy this week. He is stepping up like I want to see him. Mm-hmm. One thing I want to talk about, because we're over 2 hours. I know you guys got things to do. You guys got to get out of here. It's 1 o'clock, right? The games are about to start. Mark Davis has set the price. It is not Tom Telesco. It is Mark Davis. Mark Davis has set the price for Devontae Adams' asking price. And I love it. I love him stepping in and getting his Jerry Jones on. Not really. Nah, I don't want him to get too Jerry Jones.
No, yeah.
Jerry Jones.
Just sprinkle it in a little bit.
Just a little Jerry Jones. Not too much Jerry Jones, especially that conversation he had with Jamie Foxx was insane.
Yeah, that's wild, bro.
And he was sounding like the owner of Candyland Ranch. It was unbelievable.
Yeah, that's nasty work.
But at the end of the day, man, what do you guys think about Mark Davis setting that asking price at a second rounder? Like to me, second round, you shoot for the moon, fall somewhere in the stars, right? Let's hope we can get it. So if we get a player with Devontae Adams in a pick, I'd be willing to take that, man.
Yeah, I agree. I would hope to even get like a late first. I mean, especially a contender. If you send him to a contender, you can get a late first. I really believe that you can do that, especially if you package it. We don't know what's going on with Michael Mayer. I don't want to speculate, but if you package something up, maybe you can upgrade that to a first. I don't know.
Yo, Shalib, can't get right. You got to chill. You're being put in timeout. You can't be saying stuff like that in the chat. Can't get right. You're in timeout right now. 15 seconds. You gotta keep you gotta chill, yo. You gotta chill.
Yeah. That's yeah.
You gotta chill. I can't even see anything right now. So listen. So look, can't get right. You have been put in the corner right now. Can't say stuff like that. The F is wrong with you. Can't get right. So, but listen, like really quickly, we're gonna get out of here. And also, what did you guys think about Mark Davis having that little conversation with Shador?
Hey. Now, one thing that I'm afraid of, if we do have a chance to pick him up, you know how they do us, man. They'll start hitting us with tampering sanctions and stuff. Oh, you had that conversation back in October. You know, who was going on then? Like, I don't want any problems. I want that to be his last, interaction until the draft, after the draft. You know what I mean? I don't want to hear, tampering and, allegations, things like that. Let that be your last time you talk to him, because we don't need any problems. That's all I'm saying, man. That's all I'm saying about that.
Yeah, wait. I don't want to ban Can't Get Right. I just want to put him on timeout. The F is going on here. I gotta go back.
You hit the wrong button, didn't you?
I hit the wrong. I'm gonna go back and make sure Can't Get Right. That's my dog. I love Can't Get Right. But he gotta chill. You gotta chill.
Yeah, no, you're right.
You gotta chill. Right. And you can't say that. But no, I love Can't Get Right though. I'm gonna go and fix that. I love you, Can't Get Right. Gotta chill. Yo, but this is the thing, y'all. Look, 2 hours. This show has been powered by Bet US. Shout out to Bet US, America's #1 sports book. Use YouTube 150 for the sign-up bonus up to $2,000. Get 150% off your first play. Get 125% on your next two. Shout out to Bet US. This show has been powered by Bet US, and shout out to them. Guys, love all of y'all. We're going to get out of here. It's almost 1 o'clock. You guys go watch your games. Get your fantasy football roster set. No gambling advice today. You guys didn't have it, but it's all good. Love every single one of you guys. I will see you.
And when I leave, come together like butt cheeks.
You damn right, Hammer. And guess what? Hammer will be doing the live stream with Graphic Raider over at Hammer's Network, Raider Nation News Today, and OLV Network. Shout out to my brothers, man. Love every single one of y'all. We are out of here. Big Mike Raider. Make sure you guys go hit that subscribe button to Hammer and Big Mike and myself if you haven't already done that. Make sure you pay your bar tabs, light the beam, hit the thumb, and hit the sub. I think I might have fucked that up. And also, guys, listen, I'm going to tell y'all, I'll see you guys after the game. They will see you during the game. Big Mike Raider will always come and sprinkle that football knowledge on all of you guys. It will be a Shieldmore Sunday, guys. Have a great effing day. I have to go do all of the laundry list of things my wife asked me to do today because I've been negligent in my duties, and I do not want wasted talent or Mrs. Wasted Talent to kick my ass today, man.
There you go, man.
Because, she is a beautiful, great woman. But hell have no fury like a woman who doesn't get her honey-do list done. So you guys have a damn great day. I will see you guys later, man. Peace, y'all. Have a good freaking day, man. Enjoy and go Raiders, y'all. We're going to get this dub today. Peace.